I remember when FF14 came out, the Square was like, you know what, this game's dead anyways. Let's just dump it on a random dude, and that dude was Yoshi P, and he proceeded to make it from their worst Final Fantasies to their best ones.
Like, yeah, let me hold my sake. I got this.
I'm about to save this company. Proceeds to make one.
I'm not to save this company.
Proceeds to make one of the best MMOs of the generation.
I got this.
I find that fucking hilarious. FF11 was their first MMO, and then after that, and then they tried it again with 14. 14 was at first a rough start, but then they proceeded to bounce back hard. It's like the equivalent of the No Man's Sky redemption arc. It's insane.
It really is.
Yeah, because of Realm Reborn, literally when Realm Reborn came out, what ended up happening is that, yeah, you know those MMO events where it literally shows the world being destroyed?
Yeah.
That's what it did. It destroyed the old one, and then proceeded to make the Realm Reborn expansion.
That shit's so cool.
Yeah, it is.
Like, the apocalypse literally just happened as people were playing.
Yes, and the world has been remade, and it is amazing.
There's footage of that shit.
Yeah, there is. There's still footage to this day. You can look it up.
One of the most famous MMO closures of all time.
Yeah, it's amazing, and dude, it makes me want to get back into FF14. The problem is that I want to do the trial. Here's the thing: when I got FF14, it was right around the final expansion came out, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go through all these expansions.
You want to hear something really stupid about FF14 and why I literally can't get into it?
Why?
Because somehow I don't own the game, even though I have a fucking receipt.
Here's the thing: what you can do is just make another account, and this one you can use a trial one, and you can do literally the first 3 expansions for free, and then if you want to, you could pay like for the complete edition, which gives like $60 for like the rest of the expansions.
I never got to play the game. I literally fucking bought it, and then shit came up, and then I tried to log into it again a few years later. It's like, yeah, you don't own this anymore.
Yeah, like it's like, bro, it's like I had this hope of I'm gonna play through all the story expansions and have a lot of fun. Oh, naive me.
They're trying to. So rumor has it that the PS7 is going to be a cloud gaming machine. There's quite a few issues with that. One, you're going to need a competent gaming machine.
We're not there.
2, I know. Well, that too. 2, well, it's going to be years down the line. 2, you're going to need. Apparently, the PS6 2 is scheduled to release in 2026, which we're not there yet.
No, at most we might be getting a PS5 Pro at the most.
I would hope. Give the fucking PS5 breathing room, please. Let it build up a good library.
Yeah, we're barely getting decent games nowadays. Like, come on, man, Sony. The PS5.
And if you're gonna pull that shit, do a buyback program, because you're gonna piss off a lot of consumers.
And besides, the PS5 Pro is a decent machine. Like, it has like what you said. The equivalent of it is like a 2080 Super or some shit.
The PS5 is still a decent machine. It's running a 2080 Super equivalent graphics card, and I'm still running that in my machine, and I'm able to run most games with no problem.
How to do it, Doc? How you doing? We're just talking about FF14 and how it's.
To put things in perspective, I can run Planet Coaster, massive parks in that game with no issue at all.
Which is funny, because didn't you say Planet Coaster runs like ass on PlayStation?
It does! No, it runs on ass on everything. But I saw the Planet Coaster 2 fucking Xbox demo. It was at Gamescom. People leaked information, even though it was a public event, though, so it wasn't really leaked. But that shit looked crazy running on just Xbox, so the PC version should actually be well optimized. And I almost creamed my pants, I'm not gonna lie. They also added Switch tracks, meaning I can make a coaster go back and forth to my leisure.
But yeah, I like how FF14 is just straight up saved the company. And funnily enough, when Dancho came out, people were shitting on it because like the first act is so slow, but the second act is like really good. Here's the thing: the first act was build up. The second act is what the build up came to.
Oh, Doc joined the chat?
Yeah, he's in chat right now.
I'm just playing GTA 5, Doc, until until Shinigami starts the stream.
Well, we already start. Well, technically we already started. I'm just waiting on you to finish what you're doing.
Oh, I'm just climbing not chilling with a bike, but that can wait.
But yeah, but also the reason we're playing FF16 is because I've been meaning to stream it for a while. I just didn't know how. And I'm like, what if I do a hard mode stream? And the thing is, Final Fantasy mode is the game's hard mode, which is New Game Plus, is just kind of cheating. But hey, it's better than nothing, right?
Forget how to save in GTA 5. I probably just lost like literally no progress because I didn't really do anything.
Also, this whole stream might just be the prologue of the game because of the sole fact the prologue is like, how do I say this? There's a reason I have 193 hours in this game.
Is there?
Which is shocking. I have almost 200 hours in this game, which is, oh my god.
Wait, what about the Final Fantasy X?
Oh, well, we'll talk about that later. Anyways, I just want to do 16.
We'll talk about that later. What, you get fucking stop locked?
No, it's just like, I just don't feel like it. Not gonna lie.
I still feel like dealing with a racist Jamaican.
I just don't feel like playing through 210, not gonna lie. I want to do 16.
Ben's way too racist for my taste.
Kinda. Anyways, I'm gonna load up the game. Hold on. There we go.
I hate how how religious, I don't know what I'm getting at. Ignore me.
Hold on, I need to share the game with you. Hold on.
There yo shit, boy!
Also, I like how the moment you boot up the game's like title screen. No need for theatrics, just title screen.
The moment I boot up GTA 5, this man calls me. He's like, "Hey, you want to stream?" I'm like, "Okay."
I ruin your fun.
Nah, you didn't. I knew you were gonna call me at some point tonight.
Can keep it at 1080p 30.
I was just dicking around in it. You didn't ruin much.
Yeah, you weren't doing shit, but yeah. Oh shit.
Rising Tide. Echo. Oh, those are the DLC for the game.
Yeah, there was 2 DLCs. Echoes of the Fallen, which is just... Echoes of the Fallen is kind of underwhelming. Rising Tide is what I expected of the game, though. Echoes of the Fallen felt like it was when the devs were like, fuck, we don't have time for a proper secret boss. Quick, make a DLC for a dungeon. And it's like, yeah, this feels like a secret boss. And I beat that thing first try, God knows how, because it was a Kingdom Hearts fight, that thing.
If there's one Final Fantasy game I want to watch, it's the one before this one.
15.
With the car and shit, yeah. Wait, is Doc in the chat? Because I don't see any chat messages.
Oh, I think it's just chat being weird. I think I need to reset it. Hold on. Refresh. Apparently 3 people already...
Dog in this game?
Yeah, there's a dog. His name is Torgal. He's adorable.
He is the Torgal.
Anyway,
Oh, I love that the classic icons for party members. Is there only 4 party members in this game?
Yeah, but here's the thing. The way this game is designed, the party members are kind of their own thing. They're like Sora and they're like Donald and Goofy, like in KH, except you have less control over them.
Wasn't this designed off of the back of Final Fantasy Origins or whatever it was called?
No, Origins was its own thing. This game was off the back of Devil May Cry because the producer of Devil May Cry helped develop this game. Like he's
like, I have nothing better to do. Let's make a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, and because of that, this game shares a lot of DNA with DMC. Although I am kind of pushing it a bit because not gonna lie, they could have went full DMC, but I think they were hesitant to do that because remember, this was an MMO studio working on an action game. I think I told this story before.
Was that supposed to be an MMO again? And then they're like, well,
not really. And there's Ben Starr. There's Ben Starr, the homie.
So I'm assuming this connects to Final Fantasy 1 because of the crystals.
No, it's connected to it's heavily inspired by the original games 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. This is just a return to form essentially with the crystals, fantasy elements, all that shit.
I'm probably gonna emulate the GBA versions of the original Final Fantasies to play through them.
Don't.
Why?
2 fucking sucks, and apparently the GBA versions are kind of iffy.
I know 2's the worst Final Fantasy game ever made.
Oh, it is, because essentially tried
I
to
didn't
do
say I was gonna play that one. I was gonna play like 4. Like
essentially
4 through 6, which
it
are
tried to do what
good.
it tried to do what Skyrim did, which is like, you know, attacking raises your attack stat, using magic raises your magic stat, except horribly done.
Okay, here's the problem. Elder Scrolls can do that because Elder Scrolls isn't a turn-based RPG.
And here's the downside.
However,
Also, another downside is that if you want to increase your HP, you gotta constantly be at low health.
Which is dumb because Oblivion, if you want Oblivion, which is the last game to do that, if you want to increase your armor, just take hits and just play the game normally. That's just how that works.
Also, this is how the game starts.
Like, hey, there's a giant phoenix, kill it.
No, you're the Phoenix. You got to kill Ifrit. You can tell it's Ifrit from the Devil Horns. Because, like 14, this game has a lot of emphasis on the summons. Because for some reason, FF14, for some reason, Creative Business Unit 13 is obsessed with summons, apparently, for some reason.
If I ever made like a Final Fantasy spin-off, I would literally make it so you have to survive in the world of Final Fantasy summons wherever the fuck they come from.
That sounds like actually, not gonna lie, that sounds like a sick idea, actually. Where essentially the summons are essentially rogue gods that are punishing humanity for its sins. And I'm like, that's actually sick, actually, not gonna lie.
It wouldn't be a full creature tamer, but you'd have the ability to essentially like capture some of them and use them.
Yeah, because here's the thing, it's CBU 13 has to be the one to make it, because they're the ones experienced with summons the most. Like I said, 14 is literally just summons. Like, literally the whole plot of 14 is just involving the summons and shit. So, yeah.
Oh, Final Fantasy Forgotten, or Final Fantasy Forgotten Realms.
Like Final Fantasy 17. Oh, dude, Final Fantasy 17 should be the plot for FF17. Like, summons went rogue, and it's like a post-apocalypse.
Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant.
Oh yeah, they also named
Only the dominant.
they
No one else.
oh yeah, I forgot.
Where's the fun in that?
Let's just watch the cutscene.
know the girl will be among them.
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind.
Probably because I'm watching in a lower resolution, but this game the character models kind of look like they're from the Xbox One or late 360.
I think I told you this before. FF16 is an action game running on an MMO engine, and that's the problem. MMO engines are meant for
That explains it.
low poly environments, you know, to account for like players, effects, and all that shit. This is an action game running on an MMO engine with too much detail in it.
As much as I hate Final Fantasy 13, I still think it's the best looking one out of a lot, like graphically.
Like, you're not alone on that. A lot of people agree that it has one of the best art styles in the series.
That game, along with Fable 2, were literally put on the 360 to show off the 360's graphical capabilities at the time. I'm not kidding. That's why they were put on there.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's insane.
Yes, Sergeant.
That is the only reason I think Microsoft wanted Final Fantasy on the 360 besides getting more of a Japanese market into the 360.
Yeah, Final Fantasy as a whole has always been like a graphic powerhouse of a series. Like, it's always been like a series known for being graphically heavy.
One thing that always surprised me was when Naruto, the Ninja Storm games, which were always PlayStation exclusive, went from PlayStation to being on Xbox with the second game, which actually surprised me.
And it helped a lot with the sales, because didn't the first game have like an open world, but it ran like shit?
Ninja Storm 2's open world was like okay. I mean, it was like very like linear, but it was still fun.
Yeah.
I think my favorite out of the lot was 2. 3 was good, and 4 was just a fucking trash fire.
Also a
Warzone
Warzone going on.
I see. Ah, Chocobo Knights. That's awesome. Get him, you overgrown Tamagotchis.
Watch this. For a game running on the MMO engine, the stuff you see is amazing. Like, this is all in engine. These are all the graphics in the game.
Oh, the particle effects and lighting is good. I'm just saying the character models look a bit off. Again, it could just be because I'm viewing this at like 720p, possibly.
Why this is going?
I know, it says 2020, 1080, 30 frames a second.
What?
Yeah, this game runs on a dynamic resolution. Here's the thing, JK. PS5s are much more available to buy nowadays, so it's possible you can get one.
I cannot see chat because it's not coming up on my YouTube feed because I think I have the wrong video of yours emmed.
Yes, you are. I'm sharing the game on Discord with you.
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
So chat, if I'm ignoring you, I apologize. Blame this man.
Did you not pledge your swords to our cause? Come now.
I need a PS5. Want mine, JK? I barely use it. I'm kidding.
The King of Waloed is our guest.
There may or may not be a fly nest currently in my fucking PlayStation because, you know I have my cats in my room?
Yeah, also, cutscene, watch it. It's great.
And you
I need
have His
to-
Majesty's
Case in
answer.
point, I need to clean my PS5. Like, deep clean it.
Ah, oh, that's understandable. Well, at least you can watch this instead. Also, the one hot chick in the game. Hey,
Yeah, that was a fucked up joke. I'm sorry.
Hey, Benedicta.
I wonder that you summoned us at all.
I had to pay like 700
You
for
so
mine
little
to scalp them.
faith in your own men. It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Oh, you could definitely tell she's meant to like be.
Or am I mistaken?
Oh god, the fan art that was made because of her. There was a lot of it.
Besides,
I
your
can
opponent
tell.
has yet to take the field.
Isn't there a lot of like political fucking shit in this? Like,
And
No,
when he
yes,
does,
actual politics, not
Nice.
identity politics. Like actual politics, like involving government and shit.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Iron Blood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
bugger their knights.
Should this citadel
Kill me,
be
bands.
Look how fucking big this guy is, man. He is huge.
They got the most Russian of Russian actors to voice this guy, and I approve.
He's not Russian. He's just Cockney.
pawns to line up before taking to the board?
Luckily, this game's coming to PC, JK. So if you want to play it on PC, go ahead. And the specs are really lenient. Minimum is like 1080 60 or some shit, or a 1060 RTX.
It's me.
This game's exclusive to the PlayStation, right?
Yeah, it's coming out on PC I think next month.
Iron blood will
Or
I was
this-
gonna say because I could probably get JK a fucking Xbox for cheap because I know a place.
This game is over.
But this game's PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah, it's coming to PC though. And it took Square this long to realize, you know what, we should put all our exclusives on PC.
Exclusives are like a double-edged sword now because when you don't have them, you feel like your system has no content. But again, we're in a world
Also,
where
watch this, watch this, watch this.
Benedict.
Watch this. God, her
I live
poor,
in Oz.
her poor,
Oh yeah, you do.
God, her
I was
poor,
gonna say if you're in the States, I know we can get a cheap Xbox,
You
but
think me worth
God, her
that?
crotch must be sore.
My love,
yeah,
you are a lion.
that man is holding her up by her crotch.
$10 saying her crotch is sore as fuck.
Wow, they are treading the line with that A rating.
When I come home.
M rating.
A rating. When games have like straight up sex in them, they get an A rating.
It's not afraid to show.
Or no, wait. That's when sex is the focus. I'm wrong.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Yes, it will. Let me make the game a bit louder because it's a bit too quiet. Also, I had on mine, I had this game running on performance mode, but even then, the performance mode is a bit iffy. Because when like you're in open world sections, like I said, it's an MMO engine running an action game, and it's an engine not primarily built for that, so they have to heavily modify the engine just to get the damn thing to run.
See, I just throw balls to the wall at my PlayStation. Just throw everything in fucking like quality mode or graphics mode, because it's like it's a PS5. It can handle it.
That's how I play Borderlands actually. But yeah, like FF16 is a game that, like I said, MMO engine running an action game, and you can clearly tell it's not made for that.
Take the van.
Like, does it play well? Yes, it plays amazingly. But when things get really hectic, you can tell the game is not meant for that in terms of detail as well.
Wait. Something's not right.
So these fucking video game alchemists somehow threw a DMC game style game onto an MMO engine and called it Final Fantasy.
Yep. Also,
Holy
hey,
shit.
hey Titan.
We now interrupt Final Fantasy to bring you Shadow of Colossus.
Darmok's finally been
That's
tired of being
fucked up
exposed.
thing. It feels like that at some point.
Fuck, we need to play Shadow of Colossus.
I need to buy the remake. Oh, Shiva! Let's go!
I'm sure you own a copy of that and don't need the remake. There's like,
Come on.
that game was ported like 50,000 times.
No, it's not on PS4, unfortunately. Not the original.
Oh! That game was ported like 50 times. How the fuck is it on PS4?
I don't know. Also, Shiva. Let's go! Best summon girl. Let's go. This is also my favorite design of Shiva.
Isn't Shiva in it? Isn't Shiva a god from India?
Yes, but they made in Final Fantasy she's an ice goddess.
Neat.
I know it's neat. And her best design is arguably FF10's design.
Jesus Christ, I'd hate to see fucking Agni.
Dude, there's literally a summon called Diavolo in Final Fantasy. I do not want to hear any talk.
I just admit, we now interrupt Final Fantasy to bring you an episode of Attack on Titan.
That's literally what happens here. But yeah.
That joke never gets old to me, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
these goddamn tech wizards somehow managed to get this game looking like this on an MMO engine. The
Okay, I'm
same
gonna call bullshit.
the same engine that's
No,
used
not
to
the
run
back.
FF14.
Okay, so this giant's very clearly a ground type, and the goddess is an ice type. In Pokemon logic, she should be winning this fight.
Damn, it just means she's a bad trainer.
He doesn't have enough EVs for this.
Oh boy, here's the gore! Watch this. It's gonna get intense. Watch this.
What about a hamster eating a banana?
Oh, Benedicta. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that destruction engine's pretty nice looking.
yeah, like I said, on an MMO engine, by the way.
It sucks that Senua, the second Senua game, sucked because it looked actually pretty good from the previews and shit that we saw.
No, apparently from what people have played, it's really fun. It's really good. It's just the fact that it's the length that's the problem.
Oh, it's the length? I thought the game was bad, but
No, the game
Well, that-
story is good and long, but it's just not it's not the same like the first one. The first game story was
I feel-
amazing.
I feel like that's a good thing that people like your game so much. You're saying it's not long enough. You want more.
That's literally what happened. And the thing is, the game's like not even that much of a full price game. The problem
Here's
is,
the thing: the Senua series is more of an art game than anything.
yeah, it's more about you play Senua for the story. All right, Wyvern, come on. Whoa! Also, watch this. I think this is where the gore comes in. I think.
Someone's about to get got.
Watch. Oh, 100%. One of his friends is gonna eat shit right about now. Right there.
By a boulder. That's some anime death shit right there. Oh, you know what show I need to watch?
What?
I need to watch that one. Damn it, I forget the name. I don't remember the name now. It's that one Korean one where that meme comes from with the statues.
Yeah. Also, watch this.
Solo leveling. That shit's gore. I was not expecting pink mist in that show.
That's what happens, right?
I told you before.
What?
You do not get to die here.
I mean, that's what happens.
Dude, he has no more of his legs. I think he's fucked.
Dude, no, Clive's still alive. He still has his legs.
Oh, it looked like his fucking leg stumps were under the rock.
Oh, don't worry, he's good.
You know what I'd love to see, but they'll never make it?
Also, fun fact, the little boy here, he's voiced by the little boy from, A Plague Tale.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's voiced by the little kid, because apparently when they were looking for actors in the game, they looked at, one of the dev, I think Yoshi P or one of the devs played Plague Tale, and they saw his acting, and it's like, yo, let's just hire the kid. And because, dude, his acting was amazing. And they just got him here, and it's amazing.
I'm sure he'd find a
What's it?
way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to
Not
do
liege.
anything.
What is? Oh, he's a sire.
Now.
Not sire.
Pepper.
What's the word for a knight's assistant? Squire. That's it.
Two arms. Wouldn't do.
I like how they're using realistic armor instead of like the typical fantasy bullshit armor here.
Yeah, the FF16 goes for a bit of, in terms of like armor, they try to go for a bit of realism. I say in quotes, really. Here is a combat training.
Yeah, because he's wearing proper gambeson, chainmail, and plate. It's probably really heavy, but he's really protected.
He's also comfy.
No, typically chainmail is worn with gambeson, not plate. That's just me being a medieval nerd, though.
Also, fun fact, when the game was coming out, people didn't like the HUD and the way it looked too much like FF14. But then once you actually play it, you realize that's part for the best. Because apparently the devs did try other options, but it looked way too cluttered. So they just went for the FF14 style HUD.
I'm hoping turn-based JRPGs don't die because they're still some of my favorites.
I don't think they are, but it's obviously for a niche.
I don't think it's a secret. I'm a Pokemon man.
No shit.
And a monster taming RPG man.
Yes. Also, you can tell this game's DMC, except just swap square and triangle, and then you basically get the DMC controls.
Oh, that's cool. I like the way fireballs work.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of detail in the animations. Like it's insane how well these things look on an MMO engine, mind you. Like,
Dude, the lighting is fucking gorgeous.
Like it's shocking what they were able to do on an MMO engine. It's insane.
Would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged.
Oh, it's on, motherfucker.
I have no idea if the PS5 is able to run ray tracing. If it's running at the equivalent of a 2080, it should.
Yeah, it's running. Oh no, games can run ray tracing on PS5. It's possible. A lot like Doom Eternal runs ray tracing.
Apparently, the Switch Pro, the tablet, is gonna have ray tracing, which sounds dope.
Yeah, I know that, JK. Like a lot of Final Fantasy always had different types of combat. Like ever since 7, they've been changing up the way combat works every now and then. Like they kept it for 8 and 9, but then once 10 came around, they went for like the turn order. And then 11 came out, which is an MMO. 12, which is like an MMO style RPG, but you know, it was just dependent on your taste. 14 was a straight up MMO, and 15 was the first action RPG Final Fantasy, and then 16 fully embraced it.
You guys have like an RPG that you play that you just keep coming. You don't beat it at once, but you just keep coming back to it because you just want to savor it.
This game right here, like I keep coming back to it no matter how much I try.
For me, it's the original Octopath. That game's just good.
Yeah, which I also recommend Octopath Traveler 2. It's great.
How did you dodge that?
I'm honestly shocked they got away with a implied sexual assault in a rated teen game.
Well, I mean, if you imply it, it's fine, but
no, they say that it happens.
Oh,
that's why the belly dancer girl wants to kill her boss.
Blade is not your only weapon.
I mean, they don't say like she was, you know, but it's very, 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 very much implied.
Shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest.
You would expect this version of Clive to be the MC, but no, you get a time skip, which is refreshing because, like I said, 16's meant to be a more grittier take on Final Fantasy, and I'm glad for that because I've been wanting a gritty Final Fantasy for a long time. Stranger of Paradise didn't exactly scratch that itch, but I'm glad they did. They went for the, you know, this type of thing. Because it's just...
Doesn't this game turn into a bunch of button mashing though later on?
No.
That's how it looked to me later on.
Well, not exactly, because what I end up doing is that I get a launcher in, combo 4 times, quick step combo 4 times, air step combo 4 times, air step, launch down, Helmbreaker, charge, magic, launch again, and repeat.
Damn.
Yeah, you can get creative with it. It's just that's only with basic attacks. Imagine with the actual magic skills. I've seen some crazy shit, man. It's amazing.
You seem a little worse for wear.
Like, this game scratches my open world DMC itch, and I love it.
Did they announce Final Fantasy 17 yet? Because I know they announced the next Dragon Quest, and that's probably not coming out for a few years now.
After 17, no, nothing new yet. Dude, it's been a year since this game came out. They're not gonna announce 17 yet.
Oh, I thought this game's been out for a few years now.
That's been out since last year.
I feel like it kind of shadow dropped.
Not really. There was a lot of hype around it.
Dude, I didn't even hear about a Final Fantasy 16 until it released.
Let me tell you something. Why do you think it was never talked about? What console was it on, and how exclusive was it?
PS5.
That's all you need to know.
They don't want to let people know and affect sales.
Yep. Because it's the PS5. What do you expect?
The PS5's launch fucked up so bad.
Yeah. And because of it, this game's sales were bad. Well, at least in Square's eyes. But then again, Square's never satisfied.
Make proof of your strength.
They will never be satisfied.
Which is why
we'll get a copy claim.
Which is why Square is thinking of just straight up porting the game to PC nowadays. Like, they're gonna port all their future games to PC, which is like, more power, please. That's amazing. Like, it is.
I hated 13's system. 13 maybe. You know what it was? It was the waiting bar thing that just irked me.
It should have given you the option to move around and shit. Like, I didn't mind it. They should have adapted 12's system, but allowed you to move around. And they didn't. And that's why it's just... Ugh! Because certain attacks you can avoid.
There's one enemy in Final Fantasy 13 that I can't stand. You have to, like, kill him to get a treasure chest. It's like this fucking tanky thing, and the only thing you could do to actually kill it is smash A repeatedly. And I'm like, gameplay! Fucking bullshit. After that, I'm like, yeah, fuck this.
You're taking this seriously.
Not to mention Final Fantasy 13, you need a freaking lore guide in the game to understand what's going on half the time.
This is so weird.
All I know is Final Fantasy 13, apparently the goddess is a douchebag and says she makes everybody succeed and make them work for her and shit. If they don't work for her, they die or something. It's fucking weird.
Which one?
13.
Oh. Haha, how'd you like that, Murloc?
See? I told you he could do it.
Aye.
That dude's like, there goes my 20 bucks.
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father.
Oh, you ain't seen shit yet. You should see the end of the game.
Let no one tell you otherwise, including me. What are you lot gawping at?
$10 saying a lot of people were simping for young Clive when the game came out.
Oh, you know they were.
I mean, you should have seen the fangirls when they seen adult Clive, because oh my god.
You dirty, dirty fangirls. And your mother's too.
Oh, you think this is bad? You should look at what happened when 15 came out. The shipping that was made.
I can only imagine.
You imagine how many yaoi ships were made when that shit came out?
I can only imagine.
Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why.
Oh, so when I'm at these magic too much, they die, I assume?
You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's
No
just a
spoilers.
Don't push yourself.
Because that's called good old-fashioned foreshadowing.
cold. Father's back.
Also, Clive's dad, he's a great dude. Fuck his mom, though.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy.
Notice how she said boy and not boys.
Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you.
Also, she ain't
Grace,
loyal for
we
shit. She
live
can go
to
fuck
serve.
herself. She can go fuck a cactus.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
You can clearly tell he hates the. He doesn't really like his mother.
I thought he was a girl at first.
Look, see what I mean? Look at how he looks at him. It's like, fuck
Come, Joshua.
you.
Your father will be expecting us.
See? Like, it's very abundant favoritism. Like, everyone sees it. Everyone knows it.
Your Grace.
It's like, bro, ugh. Fuck her, man. Yes, we did.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
It's
should join
alright,
them.
man. That's alright.
Is that his sister or his girlfriend?
His future girlfriend. She's like 3 years younger than him.
How old are they here? I'm assuming he's like 16.
15.
She's like,
He's 15.
13.
He's 15. She's 12.
Gotcha.
Luckily, there is no shipping until they're grown up, so don't worry.
Thankfully.
Luckily, here is just implied childhood crush, so don't worry.
His character design looks sick, the father.
Yeah. His sister slash wife, obviously.
Slash wife. What kind of anime you think this is, JK?
My friends.
Besides the good kind.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Pupper.
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now. You'll make a fine hound one day.
Dude, for the longest time, I thought that was Troy Baker, but it's not.
Lift up your head.
Who is
girl.
it?
I don't know. He sounds familiar, though. I thought I heard him somewhere else, but he sounds like Troy Baker, and it's so weird to me.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
No, JK, there's surprisingly no incest here. Don't worry about that.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Come on, man. He's not that strict.
Shields dismissed.
It's his mom that's a bitch. The dad's fine. It's his mom that's a bitch.
Yeah.
You know what's fucked up? In terms of the incest, it's the mom that's actually incest, actually.
Gross.
Yeah, fun fact. The dad, yeah, it's her cousin.
Where do you think you're going?
Of course he is.
Not by blood, but it's still gross. I say think. I may be wrong. Because this
The
game.
royalty, obviously, it's incest. I mean, have you seen the British royal family?
Because here's the thing. This game has a weird way of explaining its lore. If you want to know its lore and like turn in the cutscenes, what you need to do is pause the game and it'll show a glossary mid cutscene of, oh, here's the term that's been updated, or here's a term that's you need to know on this right here. And is it useful for when you want to know what certain things mean in cutscenes? Then it's fine, but even the
13 does that too.
Yeah, but here's the thing, it's way more egregious here. Because the devs had a feeling the story's gonna be too convoluted. So what they did is that they added the glossary to a mid cutscene to allow you to understand what's going on.
Like, this army attacked these guys in the year 1502. The year and then like 1502 gets updated. 1502 was yada yada, you know, that kind of shit.
Here's the slave.
Good as new. Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur.
Fuck you.
Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
Oh.
What a dick.
Well, he's a slave master. What do you expect? Slave masters are dicks.
Well, yeah.
Really?
I mean, this was common in
You
the
do
medieval
not
period.
indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind
I like how they
deserves.
reused the
Why,
royalty
neither the
plotline for
Empire
this
nor
game,
the
but did it so
Republic
much better than
treat their bearers
15.
half so well.
Is it bad that I really want a game based on season 2 of
Very lucky, as I remind
season
him
2
every
of
day.
Vinland Saga?
Maybe.
Stand, please.
Or just something else, I don't know.
Yeah.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
Are they mute, the slaves?
As do we all.
No, they're not mute. They're just, you know, they're slaves. They're not expected to talk.
Now, back to your duties.
Until, you know, asked to.
What are the marks on their faces?
Oh, that's how you know they're slaves. It's a poison. Like, for example, if they were to disobey, they would activate the poison and it would kill them.
So like the ghetto mark from Naruto then.
Yeah, except a lot more fucked up.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
Don't worry, pupper. We'll get you food. I've never been up here. What's up here?
An
Fine
item.
display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
He's like, oh yeah, like, dude, it was so fucking fun watching you beat your teacher's ass. It was like the best
I
shit
bet like
ever.
$20 on him, asshole.
And then the other guy's like, best $20 I've ever got.
Yeah, really. I didn't even interrupt your thing. But yeah, I bet $20 on him, asshole.
I'm having my bearer filled with.
Oh, also, they're not called slaves. They're not called slaves. They're called bearers. That's what they're called.
Is it because they use magic?
Yep. Simple. Oh, it's the simple. Because they use magic, they are slaves now.
Because they use magic, we're gonna use that shit for ourselves.
That's pretty much it.
Nice and quiet in here.
Which,
isn't it?
honestly, if you think about it, that's kind of like a livestock thing.
No shit. It's also kind of funny because here's because funny thing is like usually with stories like this I have to suspend my disbelief. It's like you do realize they have magic, right? Which means they can easily destroy you all. So it's like, how the fuck did you pull that off? I always question stuff like that when it comes to these type of stories, where it's like, oh,
I mean, that's probably what the mark for.
Like the people with magic are the ones enslaved instead of the opposite, which is like weird to me because it's like, dude, you have magic, you can easily destroy all of them, so why?
Well, wasn't the whole thing that the people with magic were essentially like cast down from society?
And Joshua alone. If any ill should befall him, it will be on your head.
Oh, fuck you,
Do
Mom.
not neglect your duties again.
If any else should befall him, we will fucking cut your heads off. Hard not. I hate when games make doors loading screens like that.
Creative.
Good luck.
I think one of the benefits of this being on an MMO engine is because they can have these huge environments, but with this much detail, it's obviously going to affect performance. Luckily, the closed-off environments are great. They don't really affect that much in terms of performance. Hey, Murloc.
You know, I never understood the point of having just an empty-ass throne room like that.
How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Even he knows his mom sucks.
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I love this man.
And shut your mother up for good.
I love this man.
I would get the divorce, but you know, she'd take the castle and everything.
She's probably going to plan a coup. Well, who knows?
Listen, last woman I divorced tried to cut one of my balls off. It wasn't a good time.
Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes.
Yes, Your Grace.
Son, when you get married, seriously, don't marry a bitch.
Or at least don't marry... Well, actually, you're royalty. You're going to get married to a bitch regardless. I'm sorry, but it's just the rules. I'm sorry.
It's just the rules. Sorry about that.
You know what's fucked up is that that's kind of true.
He's dead.
That's the fucked up thing, because usually, most of the time, it's because people want something out of it, which is usually how, you know, royal marriages go down.
That's interesting. They're measuring distance in yards for this game and not meters, even though it's a Japanese game. Huh. Neat.
Western audiences, am I right?
Funny, because video games have taught me more about meters than I thought they ever would. A lot of games just measure shit in meters.
And here's the scene that heavily implies he hates his wife. Because what she tries to do is gas him up and try to be his hype man, but he's like, you and I both know I'm not all that.
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
For someone so hot, she's such a bitch.
And you will be taking Joshua.
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn.
See what I mean?
Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Look, watch this.
Or roasted.
You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Yeah, it's very... You can already tell who she is, just from this cutscene alone.
I do that
So she's magic, and
because
she's
my
using him as a
father was taken
figurehead.
before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
No, you can clearly tell she's just a power-hungry bitch.
You are your father's firstborn son. And you sit upon the throne.
Like, you see what I mean? Like, she tries to hype him up and shit.
We are going to have hate sex right now.
Not disgraced our
Hold on, let me show you something. This is the active time mode. This is how they explain their lore.
That's neat.
That's how they do it. Situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith, it is from the towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family ruled our nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy, and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. Why did I go British? How the fuck?
I don't know how you even did that.
What do you mean? Like, you noticed it too?
Yeah, I did.
Like, I would just went British for no reason?
The Duchess of Rosaria, wife of Archduke Elwyn, and mother of Clive and Joshua, is not only her beauty, but a connection to a bloodline that produced many previous dominants of the Phoenix. I'm not going to read that whole thing.
Dominance of the Phoenix led to her being proposed as the bride for the young Archduke. Indeed, the two are cut. I was right! Oh, God! Indeed, the two are cousins, having known from a young age that her purpose in life was to preserve her Phoenix-bearing bloodline. She dotes on Joshua and scorns Clive. Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in calling the rebellious northern territories. The Grand Duchy of Rosaria, a nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, with Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of small dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwyn Rosfield. Not possessing a mother crest of its own, the duchy has long been looked into bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west, in the midst of the boiling sea. I don't know about 60 being the same world of 12, though. I don't think that's true.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the...
And this is why I say he probably hates his wife.
We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
You see what I mean? That she's kind of bitchy.
Mm-hmm.
That she just sucks. Hey, Clive. Jump. You know you want to do it.
Jump.
Do it, Clive.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Do it, Clive. Listen to the voices.
Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star.
Hi, Jill.
I'm a little old for that.
Do a flip.
I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
Yes, I'm going to watch
I
my
am
brother
Joshua's
die.
shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too
I'm going
many
to
risks.
sacrifice him to the gods as a really weird
I only
ritual.
wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well,
If you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
Sorry, a fly got in my PC. I had to get him out.
Oh wait, I could check. Hold on, let me check. Let me check if these two are cousins. Jill Warwick, born a princess in the Northern Territories. Jill was made of old of Rosaria after her homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the Duchy. She was raised in Rosalith Castle alongside Clive and Joshua, who came to love her as a sister. So she's not her cousin. Okay, good.
She's his sister.
Adoptive sister.
Still incest.
May I remind you, she's 3 years younger than this man.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
Actually, it's legal. Never mind. It's fine.
Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
It's a story inspired by Game of Thrones, and the war never really ends.
Nope. War never changes.
Sister wife, sister wife.
You'll be alright, won't you, Clive?
Damn it, shut
You're a
up.
shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
You're Shield Rosaria and blessed by the penis.
Shut up.
I mean, Phoenix. Yeah, that's what I said.
It's an emotional moment, man.
You think I give a shit?
It's getting cold.
I don't give a shit either, but okay.
We should go in.
I do.
Incest, more like wincest. Shut up.
Shut up. You just said that at the same time. Not bad though.
No, JK said it first.
That's more like wincest. Listen, this isn't that kind of anime. We've been over this.
Don't worry, they're step siblings. They're fine.
Now hang on while I go marathon High School DxD. Dude, I had a friend that was really into that anime, and I'm like, I don't think I've met anyone that's into the story of that anime.
That's be fucked up. Imagine you teleport FF16 and you get to meet young Clive, and it's like, you see this Clive? And it shows him High School DxD. This is what the country that made you made.
Yeah, really. Boobies! I mean High School DxD.
I'll try.
You would have think they would be shipping Joshua and her, but no.
Dude, I literally thought the younger brother was a girl, considering the haircut and the clothing.
Good
luck. Well, I mean, all people in the Middle Ages, all children in the medieval ages that were noble blood look like twinks. What do you expect?
I mean, you're not wrong. Do you know in Ainu culture they would name their children disgusting things in hopes to keep like evil spirits away, and then they could change their name when they're older.
That's understandable, actually.
May the blessing of the crystals go with us.
It's kind of weird, but it makes sense.
Yeah, it's for their own protection. So they didn't do it because they were cool. They did it for their own safety.
Open the gates.
I mean, the Ainu were a very spiritual people, and they still are. And Japan's modern culture is kind of racist fucktards towards them for no reason.
Oh, that's an old carriage. Oh my god.
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
Yeah, they called Goblin Slayer to take care of this goblin problem, but he was busy, so they're sending us instead.
Yeah, they're sending a child. Also, best boys early on. These guys are great.
To depart, my lord.
I am Twink number 1.
May I say what an
I am Twink number
honor it is
2.
to serve alongside you.
We are your meat shields.
Like I said, these two are great. They're awesome. I love them. They're homies.
Do they have actual names, or are they just called fucking vigilant shields and swords?
Oh, they're called. They have names. I think their names are. Oh fuck! It's not showing up.
Are a fierce foe.
That's a brilliant name.
We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Also, sorry if I'm talking over cutscenes.
Oh yeah, by the way, their names are Wade and Tyler. The most for a game about.
That is some okay. We have an Australian in the chat, and those are the most Australian dude bro names I've ever heard in my life.
And they're
I love it.
and they have accents too, so it makes sense.
Blessing of the crystals go with us.
Yes, yes, they shall. Dude, they are the Biggs and Wedge of this game. They are.
Wait, who are Biggs and Wedge? I'm out of the loop.
They're essentially the reoccurring characters in Final Fantasy as a whole, and they've been showing up since I think 6, and they were in 7, they were in 8, they were in 9. They've been coming back for years now, and they don't call them Biggs or Wedge here, but Wade and Tyler might as well be Biggs and Wedge. It's great.
Have you seen our cousins, Biggs and Wedge? We can't find them. Oh, it's not completely open world. It's a fast travel system.
Oh no, it's more like it's semi-open world. It's not like open world like GTA, for example. It's more like
Or like 15 was.
15 was open world. This game is more like semi-open world. Like I said, they took MMO environments and put them in an action game. So it's not that it's open. So think of the world like an MMO environment. That's how you should
Feels
see
like
it.
they had a bigger budget for 15 than this one, though.
Oh, they did.
Eyes open for those goblins.
Because 15 took 10 years, remember?
So they essentially had to cobble together another Final. So they essentially cobbled together another Final Fantasy for next generation using what they had.
No, what happened is that Square saw that F14 was successful, and they realized that the company the studio was awesome. So they're like, you know what? Let's have these guys do the next Final Fantasy. They clearly know what they're doing.
Not exactly the most.
We've lost our touch with the fellow youth.
And who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
Goblin Slayer. He kills goblins on the daily.
The game is open location. You choose a place to go and run around that place. Yeah, that's why I said you sort of gotta look at the environments in this game like an MMO dungeon, essentially. It's not.
Oh, so it's like Fable 2 then.
Yeah, you sort of gotta look at it through an MMO lens in terms of the environments. Don't expect things like Yakuza or FF15. It's more just look at the dungeons through the lens of an MMO. It's very.
I kind of prefer a smaller open world than a bigger one.
Well, that's exactly what this game is. They traded large open worlds for spectacle, which is fitting. Also, look at these ugly ass goblins. Jesus Christ, these are the ugliest I've ever seen them in Final Fantasy.
They look directly like the ones from Lord of the Rings. Like, looks like fucking Gollum.
Guarantee, Lord of the Rings was probably another inspiration for this game.
Misa want the precious.
Oh,
precious.
All right, time to murder.
I want the Oh, I actually like their designs.
Yeah, they're ugly as fuck. That's what they are.
Perfect. Goblins are supposed to be ugly as fuck.
All right, time to check this.
Wait, why the hell are they level 43?
Oh, New Game Plus.
Oh. Oh, this is hard mode.
This is hard mode.
Is that why you're able to flame teleport all over the place?
Yeah, Phoenix Shift. It's awesome. That's how. Phoenix Shift is my go-to for combos.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
Believe me, it is shocking what you could do with Phoenix Shift alone.
By the way, have any of you seen that chat Goblin Slayer? I feel like this is his job.
Like I said, look at the environments through the lens of an MMO. That's how you should look at these environments.
Oh, yeah, this is very MMO. Like, you're like going from like a battle arena to battle arena from the look of it.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, this has a very MMO area design. I could tell.
Yeah.
This is giving me Phantasy Star Online 2 vibes.
And not only that, notice the movement speed. It's not like super fast. And there's a reason I say this game's like DMC Light.
Do all the Final Fantasy use the same currency, Gil?
Yeah, they all use Gil.
As much as I like games that have their own currency, I prefer just to call it gold. It's easier that way.
Yeah, well, Gil might as well be gold. Just place an O and put a D. But yeah, you could clearly see these environments were made to be like an MMO. You can clearly see that.
I just got that and I had to leave to factor in my thoughts about it.
What?
The guild and gold thing.
How the fuck did you not realize that? I just spelled it out for you. Literally.
I know. No, I realized that. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's one thing about this game that I remember one of the critiques for this game when the people were reviewing it is that the game is great. Story-wise, it's amazing. Combat is great, and it feels awesome. The problem is the environments, where, like I said, they're very MMO in nature. So it depends on if you're just into that type of stuff.
I wonder if my one fan is mad that I'm not streaming Pokemon tonight. I probably should have made a community post explaining why I wasn't. Let me do that real fast.
Yeah, go, and let me leech some of your viewers.
You mean the viewers that you sent over to me, which are technically yours?
Hey.
We're like spreading viewers like germs, and it's great.
We're sharing viewers. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hey, buddy.
Some of their number of spells.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Some of these guys are magicians. So this really is Goblin Slayer.
Wait a minute. Ah, damn it. I thought this meant I got Sunday. Yeah.
Well, I can trade in Saturday for your day if you want.
I can make a shit game Saturday.
Yeah, because
oh boy, do I have some old shit piles.
Because usually Saturday is for me when I stream whenever I want. But yeah.
We can always stream on your end tomorrow though. I don't, unless I'll find something.
Yeah, well.
Trying to think what shit games I have besides Thank You Zero, because I tend not to buy shit these days.
Yes, because you have taste.
I mean, I'll buy shit on accident sometimes. I might just hook my Switch up to my TV. Never mind. You know what's a pain in the ass about not having Nintendo Switch Online right now?
What?
I can't just cloud save transfer stuff from my one Switch to the other. I wish cloud saves were just a separate fucking service.
Be a nest of goblins.
Because cloud saves on Switch are fucking amazing. If you have Nintendo Switch Online, you just hit a button, everything, or you don't even have to hit a button. Everything just goes over to the other Switch without even needing to lift a finger.
Oh, look at that. Another Goblin Mage. Hey, buddy.
I mean, I could just manually transfer the save data over. It's not a problem.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord. I'm working on it.
I just beat Ridley, or not Ridley, what the fuck's that dragon thing's name?
I don't know.
Kraid, I just beat Kraid. Man, was that a mess.
First.
Wait, you're at the boss already? Yeah, that is very MMO.
Hold on, dude. I gotta do something. Be right back.
Alright. I'll keep chat entertained while I make some edits. Just gotta pull up your YouTube real quick. I am just making a thing. I just need to borrow the link to the live real fast and then do this. Um, they may actually be big and wedge. They could be. They very well could be. So, is it true that when we have summer in the northern hemisphere, you guys have winter in Australia? Because I'm pretty sure it's like hot in December for you guys, from what I've heard from other Australian people. Is that a true thing? Game's a photo mode? Why? Evening, Mars J. Aderon. I am just waiting for my co-host to get back and unpause the game. What is up? Oh, so you got it. That's gonna be really weird having Christmas in what's essentially the summer. I would be like, that's just weird to me. Oh yeah, they do. Okay, so I am right on that. So, how do you guys like decorate for the holidays on there? Because a lot of like holiday stuff is like made for like winter, like stockings and shit. That's gotta be weird. Like sleighs and all that crap. Assuming you just decorate like we do in the Northern Hemisphere. We just sweat. Yeah, I don't know. Our Christmases are always freaking cold, yo. I like when we have white Christmases in New Jersey, but it's really, really rare because you tend to get snow. New Jersey's in a weird spot. We're like right in the middle of like the northeast, so it's like you get more snow the more northern you go. We like get like middle of the road snow, if that makes any sense. We'll just be in Texas where it's summer in the northern hemisphere 85% of the time. I mean, I'm in Jersey and our summers fucking suck. Gonna lie. I mean, I'm like right by the shore, so it doesn't matter, but it's fucking blazing hot in here in the summer. Sure, it's worse in Australia and Texas. Helps that the ladies get the skimpy Christmas clothes. I would imagine that it does, JK. I would imagine that it does. Just like those fucking weird ass midriff revealing like holiday suits or like Christmas outfits you see in like fucking adult magazines and crap like that. We talking that skimpy or we talking like just skimpy in general?
I'm back.
We're talking about Christmas in summer in Australia.
Nice. Anyways, go on the second time.
Care to thin the herd? As if
What the fuck were you doing? You're out of breath.
I was running an acre and back.
Jeez, man. How did you run? You could have just walked. I could have cut you out entertained.
Yeah, but I don't want to keep him make him wait.
I don't want to see you die of fucking exhaustion.
I'm good, don't worry. It's normal for me.
Anyway, we got a new viewer while you were gone.
Hey, Mars. How you doing?
Oh, we know Mars?
Yeah, he's been checking me out recently.
I don't. Probably I was on hiatus.
Yeah, when you were on hiatus. Anyways, Mars, this is JP, my co-host. He's back out of retirement.
What's up? I got called racist last night because I went to name a Pokemon with a naming pun and it came off as racist.
Also, here's the big one. Here's Big Boy.
That's a swing and a half.
Hey, it's the troll from Hogwarts. Good to see you got himself another job.
Yes, he decided to be in a dark fantasy game where he doesn't get turned into mice.
You know what's the most annoying fight in Hogwarts Legacy? There's like a troll that like poachers are trying to get, and like you have to fight the troll and fight the poachers at the same time. So you have the poachers trying to cast Avada Kedavra at you, or like whatever the fuck they're trying to cast, and then you have the troll trying to murder your ass.
Yeah, also, yeah, Mars came by during like the Fire Emblem streams. He usually frequents those.
Aren't we almost done with Fire Emblem?
Yeah, or 20 chapters in.
I missed like a lot of Fire Emblem.
Yeah, you missed.
How many chapters did I miss?
At least 9.
Is that sword an endgame sword you're using?
No, it's the beginning sword. You want endgame? There's you know what? The one thing I don't like about this game is the fact they hide the ultimate weapon behind New Game Plus, so you can't get it until you beat the New Game Plus, or do mostly all the side quests.
Playing New Game Plus.
Yeah, I might make a separate save just so I can get the ultimate weapon on my end. Yeah, Mars came by during the Mega Man Zero all-nighter. You know, the one.
Get that.
Yeah, the one you joined late for, because...
You crazy bitch!
Yes, I'm crazy. How'd it do? I'm about to blow my fucking brains out. Never really liked these bosses. They're just way too tanky. So I just kind of do this over and over.
I'm assuming this got rated M not because of violence, but because of, like, subject matter.
Subject matter, gore, swearing, and subject matter, yeah.
Isn't there actual incestual sex in this game?
There is implied versions of it. What it does is that, like, it's like they'll do it and it shows them naked afterwards, but it doesn't show the act of them doing it.
Right.
It's what you call a soft M.
A soft M.
Like, I think that's what you call it, right? When it's like the game barely qualifies for a rated M.
After him, before he summons the rest.
That's what this game is. It's like a soft M.
Dude, one thing I hate with the computer case I'm using is it allows fucking shit to get, like, fucking, like, flying insects that get in my fucking computer that come in through the air conditioner.
I wonder how this game's gonna run on PC, because I know the game... Here's the thing, the game runs like a dream on PS5 on performance mode. So the question is, how's it gonna run on PC? Because I know it's gonna run amazing if you have a good enough rig.
I mean, I could probably run it pretty decently.
Yeah, here's the thing, you can, because the minimum specs is 1060 RTX. Those are the minimum that you need. Recommended is like the 20-sums, but yeah.
Wait. RTX was not invented until the 20 series.
This ends now.
Or it's like a 1060, pretty much. A GeForce 1060, yeah.
I gotcha.
And it can, and for the recommended, you need like a 20-some series. Luckily, you're fine. You have like a 2070, right?
180 super.
Yeah, you're fine. Cause for recommended, it's like 1080p 60. You need that type of rig for 1080p 60 gaming. So you're fine.
I mean, during the holidays, I'm gonna upgrade this thing to a 4070 super.
Which got cheaper, surprisingly. Like going a few hundred, right?
I was gonna go with the 80 again, but it's like I don't really need that kind of firepower at the moment. Games are getting better optimized.
You say that. The problem is games are getting way too big for their own good.
Well, no, because NVIDIA's entire line is pretty very similar to each other.
I wonder how this game's gonna
Really
look once. I wonder how this game's gonna look once you run it at like a proper 4K.
Stay away from its mouth.
Also, no risk, no reward is one of my favorite boss themes in Final Fantasy because it's so good and tight. That's what the battle theme, boss theme for this song is. It's called No Risk, No Reward. It's amazing.
It sounds like a either a Danganronpa song or a fucking.
The title or the song itself?
The title.
No Risk, No Reward.
I still love the name of the overworld theme and all the Danganronpas. It's called Beautiful Lie.
Makes sense.
If we're gonna play Danganronpa, I'd rather just skip 1 and play 2.
Oh yeah. The reason I say this game, Final Fantasy mode, is the hard mode is because they remove the buttons shown for quick time events. So that means you gotta sort of guess what buttons there were. Luckily, they don't change from the main game too, but you gotta be careful though. Like you gotta like look at the vignette around the screen to figure out which button you need to press. Blue is square, red is R1, and then orange is like button mash.
I love it. There's like 3 different bosses. This is very MMO.
Well, yeah, it's an MMO studio making the game.
From the bland round dungeons to the friggin' like enemy classes you can tell.
I wonder if there's already some hidden tech I don't know about that people found out about this game. Some hidden tech you can do. That would be sick.
Probably. I imagine the speedrunners for this.
100% because there's got to be some hidden tech. Because remember, this is an MMO type game.
This is 16, right?
Yeah. If you want, you can check the game on Steam for the specs. Like I said, the game recommends 1080p 60 if you're running like a 2080 or 60 Super. So you're good if that's the case.
I mean, I wouldn't try and run this bitch in 4K.
Obviously, because you can't even run the thing in 4K.
I mean, I could always plug the PC into my TV and give it a shot.
You can probably have the resolution at 4K, but in terms of textures, yeah, no 4K textures for you.
Not textures. You can't just upload.
Yeah. In terms of shadows, yeah, probably could keep them at a 1080p type resolution, but other than that, you're probably fine.
So, the speedrun for this game is 6 hours, 58 minutes, and 42 seconds. By Yida Moda of England.
Now for the final push, my lord.
Second place is Crystal Crown of Greece at 7 hours, 26 minutes, and 48 seconds. And third place is Shirai Shichan at 7 hours, 32 minutes, and 4 seconds in Japan.
Shockingly lower. But there's probably going to be some weird movement tech that we'll figure out at some point. Oh, no. Oh, this thing can jump.
I'd rather we made it die.
Yes. I'd rather prefer that too.
I'd rather we made it die.
Yeah, like combat-wise, there's barely any hiccups. But when like you're roaming the world, that's when the performance starts to take a dip.
What the fuck? One of the speedrunning dudes that did this listed his country as Valhalla. How do you even do that?
I don't know. You find a way, I guess.
With a custom flag. What the fuck?
There we go.
Wait, there's a speedrun for getting over it with Bennett Foddy.
Oh god, how do you speed? Wait a minute, it is possible. It's
How in God's name do you beat this game in less than a minute?
I mean, if you just circle your mouse a certain way, then you'll pretty much win it. I've seen people get like, for the first time playing it, get through in like 11 minutes somehow.
59 seconds and 885 milliseconds.
I wonder how they used to make water pouches like that.
Not just goblins in Rosaria, but mortals too. I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment. If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
Yep, pretty much.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
Also, you could tell.
Oh, he's not wearing plate. He's wearing all Gamberson.
Yeah. Also, one thing that's cool about Clive is that He's such a Chad that even when he was 15, people were singing songs about him.
Toss a coin near Witcher. I fucking love that song.
Oh, dude, it's so good. One of the and unfortunately, it's in the only good season 1. Unfortunately,
Jonathan Young made a metal version of it. It's fucking great.
it is great, but unfortunately, it's stuck in the only good season.
I didn't know that show had multiple seasons.
It's going on 4, but they replaced Henry Cavill for season 4 because he was arguing with them over how the Geralt would act in the books, and which is funny, because the series is based off the books on Netflix. The Netflix one's based off the books, not the games.
The Last of Us showing in another fucking season.
Yeah, it's getting a season 2. It's gonna be Last of Us Part 2 is gonna take like 2 to 3 seasons to finish.
Draws his sword.
You're telling stories about him.
The Goblin Chief runs off screaming. Straight down on Mormo's gullet.
Yeah, clearly.
This looks like such a fun dinner party, yo.
It does. Like you could, dude. It's always fun when a bunch of dudes just start getting drunk out of nowhere and just start singing out of nowhere. It's great.
Have you been to a wedding?
Yes, it's amazing.
With alcohol? Ah, it's great.
Oh yeah, it is.
The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye. On one of these nights, he may.
I got so drunk at my sister's wedding that I fucking almost knocked the wedding cake.
How the fuck did you pull that off?
Well, we were doing the cha-cha slide, and the only space for me was in the corner of the dance floor, and they had the fucking cake on the table behind me. I almost fucking knocked it over. It was like, slide to the left, and I fucking noticed it. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, watch this.
To be fair, her cake kind of sucked.
Watch this. Imagine the motion captures doing this scene. They have to like pretend to have a dinner party the whole time.
They probably actually were eating stuff.
Yeah.
You unwell?
I like how, you know what? Not gonna lie, if I were to do a motion capture and there was a dinner scene, I would just.
Well, it has been a long day.
My sister jump scared with makeup. Anyways, if I were to do a dinner party like this, just have the food actually there, and then when it's time to eat, just have the motion capture artist just eat.
The only reason I can imagine them not doing that is because mocap suits are expensive.
And they want to break them.
Believe me, I wanted to do a Gans cosplay and just buy a black one and hook the little plastic things to it. Guess how much a basic mocap suit is?
$30,000.
$3,000.
Yeah, fuck that.
I mean, I could just get spandex and do it that way, but the thing is you need, like, the overhood for Gans, and you can't really do it that way.
Yeah.
With just, like, spandex.
You have been blessed.
Because I'm not good at sewing my own clothes. I'd rather just use, like, existing clothes to make a cosplay out of.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Our family has been chosen
Add accessories to that.
JK, I'm always sus about characters named Joshua ever since I played Tui. And I don't blame you.
Wait, what?
You know The World Ends With You? There's a character named Joshua who essentially has a... Let's just listen to this for now. You could tell they're having a fun time. They're all just fucking hammered. Look at them. Yeah. They are clearly shit-faced. They're clearly shit-faced.
Even the king's like, fuck yeah, this is awesome.
A man of the people, of course.
He probably was like a warrior like this in his prime.
Dance
with say louder for... Yeah, he actually respects his men.
Yeah, he respects his men a lot. Unfortunately, the mom doesn't. But yeah. Obviously, Edwin really cares for his sons and his family and his kingdom. He cares about them a lot.
Dude, he's base as hell. I love him.
Yeah, savor it.
I'm assuming he dies.
What do you think? This is FF16. They wanted to make they wanted to make this game gritty. Of course he is.
So much for you being a
and they needed to explain how Clive became where he was in the first place, so yeah. Hey Josh. Imagine having a name of Joshua and it's just like, oh my god, it's the iconic Josh from Final Fantasy 16.
This guy is just called Josh.
Oh,
from the Drake and Josh.
Hold on, before we continue. Did you ever hear about that thing where since you know how Josh is such a super common name?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this. Oh my god, it's Edgy Steve.
Edgy Steve, they call him Josh.
No, like what ends up happening is that there was an event I was on Facebook where he says, any and all Joshes, come over to this environment and we could settle who is the true Josh. It was amazing.
Oh, that's great.
And so a bunch of people named Josh just showed up, and the rules were whoever's the last one to survive is the true Josh, and they will keep their name. Everyone else has to change their names. If that happens.
Oh, that's great.
It is awesome.
Dude, what's the most common name in the English language? I want to see if you know this.
Mike?
No. It's a first and a last name.
Muhammad?
Have you seen Pocahontas?
James?
Only hint you're getting.
James?
No. No. Chat, have you seen Pocahontas?
Is it with a J?
Yes.
John?
What's the last name?
Smith?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You got it!
So Smith...
John Smith. It's the most common name in the English language.
Yeah. Along with James.
No one
Rick.
knows why either.
Yeah, it's like for some reason every single family is like, I'm gonna name my son John Smith for some weird reason.
My name is common in England, not at all where we live.
Yeah, I know Joshua's a biblical name. I know that. It's actually how you pronounce Jesus in Hebrew. Oh, that's cool.
Josh?
Yeah, apparently. So Jesus' real name is Joshua. Okay.
Wait, I thought it was... Wait, I'm thinking of God's actual name, Gabriel, I think.
Never really
Yahweh.
for cakes and ale.
Oh no, Gabriel was the angel that was said to banish Satan to heaven in the Old Testament, I believe.
Alright, let's watch the cutscene. We need to appreciate this wholesomeness while it lasts.
I hear you slew a Morble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoiled little lordling.
Oh, how wrong they were.
If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughing stock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really...
John is biblical. Smith is from metalworkers. Those metalheads must breed like crazy.
Hell yeah, they must.
They don't believe in me. They believe in the powers
Metalheads
of
must breed like crazy. I'm a metalhead and I'm a virgin. I don't know what you're talking about.
Brother the Phoenix.
That's clearly a lie.
Over life and death.
Isn't fair.
Also, funnily enough, they say he's the Phoenix, which means later on, this game is very gritty.
I don't have the strength.
They try to do the fake out.
You do.
But the thing is, it's the Phoenix. What do you expect?
The Phoenix from Marvel?
His duty.
I mean, can Phoenix revive from the dead?
Ours was decided long ago.
I don't know.
Our ancestors
I just know that's a superhero in Marvel.
Is the Archduke of Rosario.
But yeah, if you know the legend, you already know the legend of the Phoenix, right? Where they die, they can just get reborn.
That whenever our nation stood on a precipice,
Yeah.
Yeah, the Phoenix is essentially immortal.
Flames to drag us back from the brink.
And the whole gimmick of this game is like it's a revenge story for like someone that you've lost, and I'm like, you could probably tell where this is going.
It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I'm probably gonna die in a tree somewhere.
That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing.
Yeah, hopefully on a beach, preferably on a beach.
No matter what.
Yeah.
However hard it gets, I'll never let you down.
Actually, I say both with the same earring.
Thank you, Clive.
Well,
I know
obviously,
you always take
they
care
love
of
each
me.
other. Funnily enough, I remember my old game dev teacher used to say this, is that apparently Final Fantasy can never get the hair right.
Right?
Well, yeah, anime hair is very hard to do in video games.
I should go inside.
Also, I love how, like, you expect Clive to be an edgelord with the way his hairstyle is, but in reality, he's one of the chillest dudes ever.
Who?
Clive. Look at his hair. He looks like
Clive.
Like, look at the hair over his eye. He looks like an edgelord.
Oh, I see him.
So, yeah, he looks like an edgelord, but the thing is, he's such a chill dude.
Hey, bro, have you seen an episode of Game of Thrones last night? Nah, man, how was it? Yeah, it was good.
Prince Lannister got poisoned to death. He's like,
He's
yo.
talking about Game of Thrones.
Oh, shit.
That'd be
Supplies from the captain.
It ain't auto supply run.
It opens it the fuck up and it explodes.
It'd be funny.
I love how they didn't check the cargo. That's one thing you always want to do when you're a fucking medieval gate guard.
Yeah, you always want to check
Customs 101, boys!
This is why you should always check your supplies.
Full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys on duty,
What in the...
See
the
what
other guys watching like, that's what happened in an episode of Game of Thrones last night. Oh shit!
Yup. That's fucked up. I feel like, you know what's fucked up? I feel like someone from Game of Thrones actually died like that. That's the fucked up part. I feel like someone did. Did someone? It's Game of Thrones. Usually
No,
that's shit happens.
bro.
Also, like I said, there's a reason this game's a hard M. And you, like I said, the gore and the blood. Oh, I know what you are. You're a dick. You're some brick. Oh.
I will make as many dumb jokes as it takes.
Yes,
to make
we
you
will.
laugh.
It's gonna be great.
The front guy's throat gets slit. Oh, that's what happened in Game of Thrones last night. Oh shit!
And he's just like, and it's like, oh no, my neck is slit.
I won't be able to see episode 9. No!
I heard episode 9 sucks, his dying friend said.
Don't spoil it, asshole!
Fucking dies. Last words are talking about Game of Thrones.
Why did you get these stupid fucking games?
How did I get them?
I made it. I started.
I started it, but then I made it better. Like, how the fuck? Oh, it's happening. All right, murder.
Is that?
Oh, he smells it. Oh, boy. Oh, he even has a little sword. That's adorable.
Fight, little wolf, fight, gonna entertain
Forgive me,
me.
my prince.
Song's not out yet, I can legally sing it.
You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Oh, you play as this brother?
For a bit. Also, look how big that sword is. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a medieval longsword. Yeah, that was bad. You see the size of a medieval longbow.
That's his this is his dodge, by the way. Oh god, the iframes are ass.
The enemy already inside the castle.
Just awkward child movement.
So, Your Highness. We
That's the
must
point.
hurry.
So, is this dude betraying the kid, I think?
No, he's loyal. He's loyal. He's one of the good ones.
Oh, he's one of the actual guards?
Yeah, he's one of the good ones.
That was a smart plan, though. So they disguised as, like, castle guards and then just, like, invaded like that.
What was that?
We have to help them.
No, like, it was the traitors. They disguised themselves as traitors, and then the woman that let the guard down, they slit their necks.
Everything's on fire.
You control fire, Joshua. Don't worry.
No. I must do my duty.
I just got hella fucking Plague Tale vibes from when he walked Red Door. It's like, everything's on fire.
Because the actor is a Plague Tale actor, dude. I told you this.
I know, but that's not why. It was just like the animation.
Well, my guess is that was a callback, because like I said, they got the actor for the kid because he was really good in Plague Tale, so maybe it was a callback.
Maybe.
I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
Dude, this kid has got
That's
This is Sabra Quagga.
depressing.
Dude, this kid has got such a good career in acting in the
I
future.
must find my father.
He has a definite future in in this career.
Oh, voice acting, yeah.
Yeah, acting in general. He definitely does have a career in that type of stuff. He's just really good, and I'm like, he's in the same vein as the actor for Alphonse from the 03 dub. Like, guaranteed 10, 20 years from now, he's gonna be a really good actor. Because he is great.
You know what weird thing they did with Full Metal Alchemist compared to Full Metal Brotherhood? They changed the ethnicity of the princess from the first Kingdom arc.
Yeah.
Makes no sense why they did that.
Wasn't it because the manga wasn't finished at the time?
I don't know, but you think the first arc
Yeah.
would at least be.
Yeah, it was because the manga wasn't finished.
That makes no sense. It was the first arc.
My guess is the anime got. I'm guessing the manga got the anime like really early than it was supposed to, and they.
I mean, sometimes it happens where a production company will get like the wrong colors. That's why Vegeta's hair is red in the original Dragon Ball anime, because they didn't get to that part in the manga yet.
Until they fixed it. But yeah, that's my guess. But like I said, this kid is gonna have a huge career in acting by now. I wouldn't be, because they got him back for Requiem. So I wonder how he's gonna do future roles from now on. Because he is a talented actor for how old he is.
Yeah. Well, I like how he gets exhausted when he casts. That's interesting.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's not used to fighting. He's never really been trained to that. Remember, his mother likes to spoil him. She doesn't want him to fight, so it's pretty obvious she's not used to it.
I like that one line from the dad. You can't keep him in swaddler's clothes forever.
Yeah, that's the point. And because of that, it's become this, but he can't fight all that well.
Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Oh no, Wedge is dying.
Not Wedge!
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be alright.
Yeah, he has Kiriga. You'll be fine.
Don't worry, you'll be okay. I have bullshit video game healing powers.
No, I'm not joking. He has like the best healing spell in Final Fantasy.
Okay, so if you made a video game and you had like potions that could like a fantasy setting video game, and you had potions that could heal like any wound or whatever, how would you explain that?
It would be like, oh, the mages, like mages heavily experimented with potions to see what would heal the most wounds faster, and they developed a concoction that essentially was so powerful that could heal any wound. Like potions like these, realistically, would be seen as elixirs of sorts.
I would describe my potion as a sensu bean almost from Dragon Ball, to where it can like it like gives you energy almost like a
yeah, it's like
almost like a drug, like a hot upper drug, but it doesn't actually heal you.
He starts with Kiriga from a new game. Yep, pretty much.
In your debt, soldier.
You get what I mean? It's kind of like a placebo almost.
Yeah, it's like guarantee like the potion, if we're talking scientific terms, is a goddamn miracle drug. That's what it is. Like
my potion would stop your bleeding and give you energy, but it wouldn't like regrow a limb or fucking cure cancer, you know?
Oh yeah, like it's not that powerful, but they're still strong enough to close wounds. It's I like
yeah, like that kind
I
of
like
thing.
how RE7 did healing items, because what RE7 did is that if you lost a limb, it is still possible to get that limb back. You just need to put the healing goop on it so it can heal.
One thing that Naruto did that annoyed me is they fucked their whole healing system toward the end. And what I mean is, you literally had an arc where poor Lee was struggling to fucking get his like combat abilities back. But then by the end of Naruto, you're like, oh, don't worry, we can just fix everything with Hashirama cells.
The North Gate's up ahead.
Yeah.
No problem. It's fucking stupid is what
Take
it was.
Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
Like the big G god, because I don't want to deal with the Christians.
I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
If I had the ability to heal people with potions, I'd just call it a gift from God, like the big G god, because I don't want to deal with Christians. Calling me a witch
I
and
just call
murdering
it a
me.
gift from God. Calling me a witch and murdering me. Dude,
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
it was a weird, the Salem witch trials were a weird mixture of religious fear-mongering and, possibly hysteria.
You have to keep Father safe.
100%.
I'm counting on you, Joshua.
I'm assuming he's lying to him when he says keep Father safe, so I'm assuming his dad's a very capable fighter.
Kinda.
Because most kings usually started as soldiers that got their own land via, like, tracks from winning a victory.
Well, remember, he only became king because his dad died, so that's the only reason
That's
he's
what I mean.
king.
Oh, well, he was probably a soldier though, because most soldiers got like gifted land from like conquests, and then they ruled over it as king or duchess or whatever, or duke.
That's pretty much what happened. They just like oh god, the effects in this game look so good. Like this section right here, you can't see it because of stream.
Dude, that smoke looks cool.
Like you can't see it because of stream, but if you look at this through a 4K monitor, it looks gorgeous.
Them particle effects are nuts.
Yeah, all the budget went to the particle effects. That's where it went. Because look, like picking up a potion causes particle effects. The fire causes particle effects. There's smoke. The sparks from enemies causes particle effects. There's a lot of them.
Here's the thing with graphics in video games. A graphics card, a 3D rendering, a 3D accelerated graphics card, which is what most modern graphics cards are, can easily render like polygons and like textures stuff, right? But when it comes to doing things like particle effects and shadows and lighting, that's where a lot of tech comes in to balance the load.
Yeah, it's the tech. It's why like games like Unreal, when they're basic, are able to be optimized really well. It's when you add like a bunch of different lighting systems, a lot of scripting systems, and just the way the game works to make it makes it like, you know, a tech problem. Because I remember when Jedi Survivor came out, that game was, how do I say this? The game was rushed, and they didn't have the time to optimize it. Because what ended up happening is that the game looked incredibly gorgeous, but the performance was absolute dog shit.
So I actually have a lesson in PC gaming for all you that I learned when I was in my computer classes. Because I've actually worked with this kind of hardware because we had like old PCs donated to us. So before graphics cards, there were things called PCIs, which essentially just handled the computer's graphics and weren't anything special. Then we got, when the NVIDIA and ATI came around, we got what was called a 3D accelerated graphic card, which handled like pretty much 3D and everything. We didn't have like ray tracing or like proper lighting effects. That's just what it did. And you know what I'm mad about? I got my hands on an ATI 3D accelerated card that they used, the same one they used to develop Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 on. But guess what?
As you command.
Yeah.
It was broken.
Oh, of course it fucking was.
I was upset because I wanted to keep. I should have just kept it as like a collector's item, but it just would have gathered dust. And like I might as well just tech recycle it.
God, I'm not used
Because I
to
wanted
this.
to get that machine running, because I want to see how Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 ran on original ATI hardware, because that's what it was advertised to run on, and that's what it was developed on, you know? So I never ran Roller Coaster Tycoon, even though Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 ran great, no matter what you ran it on, you didn't need a 3D accelerated graphics card to really run it.
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua.
May I remind you, all this is on an MMO engine.
You said it 50,000 times.
And I'll keep saying it because it's a technical fucking marvel how they pulled it off.
I think it's Meta Knight.
No, it's a Dragoon.
No, it's Meta Knight.
May I have this done?
No, Meta Knight's cool. This is not cool.
He's an imperial.
Meta Knight's cool. Fuck this guy.
You are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you.
Shut it, you weeb. I don't care.
Borderlands 3. Stop having particle effects.
Oh, dude.
Borderlands 3 on... Wait, you had issues running Borderlands 3? I never did.
Yeah. Even on PS4 Pro, it was surprisingly optimized.
I ran it on, not this PC, but my other one, and it ran perfectly fine. I didn't really have issues. Do you know they had, Team 4-star voice actors in there from, the Dragon Ball Z abridged?
Sick.
Well, they have one, Lenny Pator, who I really like as a VA. I stopped following his Twitter though, because he's like really weird when it comes to like political posts.
Oh, he's one of those, is he?
He's an independent, but he's like, makes no sense with a lot of his like political stuff.
Yeah, I try to stay off of that. Wait, speaking of, yeah, I need to get off Twitter because that
like, as far as self-care, as far as like self-care and maturity, that's the kind of man I want to be.
But
politically, no. I bet you want to find the strength to just take my body and just make it fucking healthy again.
Climb! Have at him!
Oh, yeah, did you see? Yeah, here's the thing. That game was sort of made for particle effects. It's the sole fact, like, you need to see the numbers in order to get what's going on.
Oh, yeah. When there was a lot going on screen, something could get me nuts.
You're going to regret that.
Yeah,
boy.
Borderlands is just chaos incarnate. That game that series has always been chaotic as hell.
Borderlands 4 is in development. Was that an Xbox game or was it a PS5 game?
It's coming out with consoles, full consoles.
Or was it a cross-gen thing?
It's both consoles.
So it was cross-gen.
Maybe. I doubt it though.
You know what game I'm really excited for? It's this game called Bustling World. It's a city builder mixed with Stardew Valley mechanics, and I'm psyched for it. Like, you essentially build a Chinese city from the ground up and control its agriculture and everything, and I'm like, do you know how many hours I'm gonna end up putting into this?
You know what I wish they would have done with this game to make justifying doing combos, like being stylish as hell, to justify it? Is because they should have added a thing that's in the arcade mode where there's like a ranking system. Like, the more combos you get and the more stylish you are, the more higher the score goes up. They should have put that into the main game and do it as a sort of way to multiply the amount of XP you've got. Like, if you did like a lot of really good combos, you get like double the XP, for example. Which is a shame they didn't do that, because if they did, it would have justified, combos. Because, like I said, this game was produced by the guy who helped produce DMC5. So they should have done that.
Oh, sorry.
Like, it makes sense with the game they were making, so I don't know why they didn't do that.
Off topic, but has anyone in chat seen new Alien movie yet? So I wanted to see that Sunday.
Speaking of movies,
I know it got really good reviews.
Speaking of movies, so the Crow remake came out.
When did that release?
A few
days.
days
behind on movie news.
A few days ago, and it's just as we suspected.
Bad.
Yep.
You can't remake a classic. It's not possible.
Not only that, in terms of the Crow, you didn't have to do Eric first. I mean, the rest of the series is literally just different versions of the Crow.
You especially can't remake a classic where the actor who played the Crow so damn well is essentially what people think of the character.
Yes. Which, here's the thing. Billy Skarsgård, great actor, love him. But Jesus Christ, you didn't have to... Jesus Christ, that movie sucks.
It's the equivalent of what they did with Chris McClane in Total Drama. Granted, that needed to happen because the original actor was a pedo, but you know what I mean.
Are you hurt? I'm fine. So, they sent in the Dragoons.
Yep.
I assume all new movies are trash.
To invade us.
Not necessarily. I watched,
Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take
the recent movie I watched. I haven't watched the recent movie in a while.
Little fun fact about this game. Apparently they didn't do the Japanese dubbing first. What they did is that when they were doing the motion capture for the faces, or the facial capture, they didn't do the Japanese ones first. They did the English voices first for like the
Well, they probably
take your steed.
They probably did the animation in America, so they just were like, "Fuck it, we'll do the dub for America first."
No, because they did the English dub first instead of the Japanese dub. They did the English first.
Was it released worldwide the same day? Because they probably...
It was released worldwide, and the devs said it themselves. If you're gonna play this game, play it in English.
Because they had that much faith in the English voice cast?
No, it's because the animations were made for the English cast, not the Japanese cast. Because when the game came out, it was not lip synced right for the Japanese dub.
I'm sure they patched that.
Oh yeah, that's what the Crow is. That's the one.
You mean one of the best fucking action movies ever?
Thank goodness.
Which, by the way, the guy who directed John Wick was in that movie, so explains a lot.
We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital.
Like, if you ask me, Brandon Lee is just the physical embodiment of the Crow. That's how well he played that character.
Yeah, that's what happened with him.
I know.
Ended up like his father, unfortunately.
Father?
Oh, they killed the Chocobo. They killed one.
Sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
Bullshit! You can't kill the fucking happy chickens.
And they killed the bird.
What the fuck?
Snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning
Run,
you!
Joshua, run! No! Pig!
Holy shit! He got. Wow!
He got decapitated,
Not only
bro.
that. Can you imagine being a kid and your dad's blood is all over your face? My God.
And you're just staring at his decapitated head.
Holy shit!
Like I said, there's a reason this game's rated M. And
wait, no.
Since he's the dominant, watch this. The typical berserk scene.
I have to keep Father safe.
I remember when I watched the trailer for this game, I thought Joshua was Loki going berserk and he destroyed everything, which he did. But yeah. There's a reason I said the prologue was gonna take most of the stream.
I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, he's priming.
I usually don't hear the F word in Final Fantasy.
Well, this is the first rated M Final Fantasy, so they wanted to try it out.
You know, I had a weird Mandela effect where I thought fucking Final Fantasy 13 was M, but no.
Oh man, Soken's music is so good!
He just went Super Saiyan 2 on these motherfuckers.
He's the Phoenix. What do you expect? God, I love the Phoenix's design. It's so cool. I like the full of fire, and I love it. Oh shit! He's gonna score crits against those guys.
It's all the crits. Critical hit.
I have to save him. No, my lord. Fall back.
Also, fun fact, Ben Starr, this is the role that put Ben... Oh! Again, the other bird! Why?
I don't know, the Chocobo, not the happy birds.
And it's
Chocobos.
And it's the white one, too! The white ones are rare!
It's the equivalent of fucking butchering a chow, what the fuck?
Hey, Chocobo meat is good this time of year.
Dude, Chocobos is the equivalent of golden retrievers, what the fuck?
And they killed 3 of them in this one scene!
Joshua.
I mean, yeah, the kingdom will go hungry, but what the fuck? Someone who's an animal lover, I'm appalled. And because of that, I can't watch any more of this.
I like how the game made Ben Starr soar in popularity, because I remember for Atlas Fallen, they just straight up got Ben Starr to do all the voice lines for the MC. And it's
Anyway,
great.
I'm back. Did I get you that time?
No. Oh,
I'm like,
God.
I'm an animal lover, I can't watch any more of this. Chocobo, no! Damn it, now I want a Chocobo plushie. How much are those?
Let's check. I want to buy one too. Oh man, Ifrit looks so cool!
That's impossible.
Ah, damn it, they killed General Guy. Wait, did they just kill your trainer guy?
Yep. You can probably guess how this is gonna go since Clive was so close and the only one to see them.
So I'm assuming Phoenix is gonna die.
No!
Who are you?
This whole scene is literally meant to be a tragedy, dude. Believe me. The dad wasn't the only one dying.
You can get one from Square Enix, the corduroy Chocobo from this game, for $31.99.
Jesus!
It's an official plush. What did you expect?
Oh, Christ.
Them shits are expensive.
Oh! Back to the
I paid
beginning
an
of
arm
the
and a leg
game.
for my fucking Spirited Away plush.
Icon of Fire, aka Best Boy Ifrit. Funnily enough, this game likes to glaze Ifrit, because usually in Final Fantasy, Ifrit's like the weakest summon. But in here, it's like, look at this fucking menace absolutely body every single summon.
Oh, are you playing this now instead of watching it cutscene?
Yeah, I'm playing it now. Now I actually gotta aim. I actually gotta aim for once. I can't just spam triangle.
So the enemy turned into this thing, and then wait. So what happened? The enemy turned into this thing.
Yeah, Ifrit. This is not the back story how he became a slave. Of course, it's a tragedy. Yeah. Oh man, Away is such a good battle theme, man. It's so good.
Wait, his younger brother becomes a slave?
No, Clive. It's how Clive became a slave. I'm sorry, then why are there two of you now? Also, it's brutal how he goes out, man. It's insane.
Dude, they fucking animated the entire kaiju fight.
I pressed the wrong button. Woo! Yeah, low-key wish the game gave you like a style ranking for how you do stuff. You can only really get style rankings if you're doing like the arcade mode, which sucks. Because I wanna actually, you know, get a ranking in the story rather than the arcade mode only.
You're the one who's also bringing the castle down, child.
Yes, also, Away is such a good battle theme. Soken, even with cancer, was still releasing bangers, and I love this man. Yeah, the composer who made this had cancer. Yeah, and he fought it off, and it's amazing. The man fought his cancer and won, and still released banger after banger for FF14 and this game.
It's like the world needs my music. Fuck you, cancer.
That's exactly what happened.
I mean, the guy who composed the soundtrack for Elder Scrolls 4, which is one of my favorite games, almost died in a car wreck before the game came out. And that's what inspired him to write the soundtrack. Nothing quite inspires the soundtrack like death.
Yes. Apparently so.
I mean, it's like Family Guy says, death's a bitch. So literally, one of the most iconic Elder Scrolls themes, March of the Septons, came from a guy almost dying. And Skyrim's theme was built off the back of it, so yeah.
God, Away is such a good battle. Like, have I finished gushing about how good the battle theme for this is?
Yeah, I think you proved your pants several times already.
Yes, that's why I love this game.
Yet you don't like Fable, which is very simple.
Fable sucks. Implying cancer makes you bad at music.
Cancer makes you bad at music. I can't use this cancer anymore. Fuck it. Dude,
God.
No, you're getting this all wrong. He made such a banger soundtrack that the cancer died from just being, like, inadequate.
Exactly.
The cancer's like, oh my god, this soundtrack kicks too much ass. I can't exist in this world anymore.
Exactly.
I've seen the ending of fucking Cells at Work. I know how cancer works. No, I actually do know how cancer works from that show. That show's a very informative medical anime.
Surprising.
So basically, I'm going to explain cancer to our audience. Will we get demonetized for this? I don't know. Anyway, I mean, more scientific than anything.
Damnation
What?
in... Oh, God.
I mean, you want me to explain or should I just shut my mouth?
In a bit.
Anyway, I'm about to give chat an anatomy lesson once this fight's over.
Oh!
We now interrupt Final Fantasy to bring you Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. It's giving me vibes of that shit.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some devs work on this. Because I remember there was a lot of fan theories that Platinum and the KH2 devs helped with this game. BRB baby stuff. That's fine, JK. Go help your kid. Boo!
Dude, I had to clean diarrhea off my baby niece today, and oh my god, that stank.
I believe you. Also, watch this. This is like the equivalent of an Attack on Titan fight, except more fantasy. It's like
Now, why can't Soccer Wars look like this?
I don't know.
Soccer Wars, what is keeping you from looking like this? It's that that meme.
Budget.
Men, what is keeping you from looking like this? I don't want to die on the treadmill.
Watch this. It is brutal. Like, I actually winced at it.
Damn. Dude, this is giving me... Oh, now this is giving me fucking vibes from... Oh my god, what is this fucking Devilman Crybaby? Jesus Christ!
And the fact you can't see it makes it worse! Oh!
We just murdered a child off screen. Yes!
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me.
This guy just lost everything in like a day.
In a night. Oh!
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore!
I mean, you have a sword, dude. Go stab it.
Protect him! Please!
Wait, where's Clive right now?
Stop it!
Wait, is Clive the beast that's fighting him?
It took you long enough.
Wait, what? How'd that happen?
Remember the fireman you saw?
Yeah, and it like took him over.
Yeah.
And awakened his inner demon, I presume.
No. You'll find out later. Dude, like this scene when I first watched it,
snapped his neck. And the nuke went off. Holy shit.
Dude, when I first saw this scene, it legit made me cry, man.
How much is this game? Why buy this?
It's on. I think it's on sale right now.
Still $70.
Fucking kill him!
That read right there, shit.
Dude, it actually is
The
making
emotion the voice actor put in that.
Dude, it's actually making me kind of cry, actually.
I'll kill you. Oh, fuck it. I can't even do that. I'm not killing my voice.
I can't imagine reading that line and your scene is, okay, I need you to do a scene of watching your brother die. And it's like, what? Okay, how old is the brother? He's 10. Oh.
Was my brother an asshole?
No, he
was a sweet little muffin. Shit.
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix.
And watch this, watch this. This is gonna make you hate the mom even more. Cause watch this.
Damn, dude, Riften got an HD upgrade. Or, not Riften. What's the fucking town that gets destroyed in the beginning? Helgen.
Haven't you done enough, Captain?
Oh my god.
Joshua was my world. And now he is gone.
Yeah, because you're
I can only
favoritism
pray there will be
bitch.
a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see.
Hey, boy, you alive?
Yeah. Funnily enough is that he would have killed him, but then the mother's like, nah, I'm a petty bitch, so I'm gonna make him have a fate worse than death. That's literally what happens. She's like, oh no, like, make him useful, make him be a soldier, make him a slave if you have to.
I'm assuming the brother's body dissolved in
The
ash.
worst of the flames.
Well, considering he's the Phoenix.
No need for that. Kill him.
Damn, bitch! You know, we could just take him to the med bay.
As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
As you can see, she believes in the hierarchy, and she wants the hierarchy to remain.
Is she the main villain of this?
She's one of. Oh!
They just kill their fucking
servants.
Retainers.
Servants.
Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Chin up, lad. You're gonna be a fucking soldier.
And title card.
Final Fantasy 16.
And that is how the game. Yeah, you can see why this game's intro is so fucking intense.
Dude, that was so well animated. What the fuck? I felt like I was watching a 3D animated movie.
Well, cause why do you think there's a bunch of movies for Final Fantasy? except Spirits Within. Spirits Within fucking sucks.
So he's 28 here.
You're the Realm 873. Oh, there's my weapon. Ow!
Oh my god, this character's also 28. Jesus Christ, what am I doing?
Yeah, he's 20. You're lucky. You're not a slave, at least.
Yeah.
Sorry. What's our situation?
Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
No shit. This is still the intro, by the way. Oh god, that's brutal.
And
you know, if face tattoos weren't such a taboo, I'd get something like that.
The retreat.
The curse bearer mark.
You know what I wanted to get? I wanted to get one of the dragons. I was originally getting one of the marks from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, but now I decided to get a thing of my cat instead.
I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting.
My sword from my old playthrough. Hello.
After you do, that is.
The armor looks so good in this.
I know.
Like, it's not layered properly, but it's realistic.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Not today.
No, that is realistic.
It's settled.
See how he has the plate on his shoulders and the chainmail over it?
Yeah, it's just like, you know, it's just the cloth is over the outfit. That's why it looks like it's not layered right, but it is.
Also, even his like current social status makes the armor more realistic, if that makes sense. Because plate mail is expensive, so lower income fighters tended not to wear it, because armor wasn't like supplemented by the king. You know.
Yeah.
So him wearing mostly gambits in here makes sense.
Yeah. Also, as you can see, Clive he's aged a bit.
Yeah, he's my age now. Welcome to back pain, motherfucker.
Considering the fact he's been fighting this whole time, that back pain's gonna hit real hard.
Yeah, really.
It's gonna hit like a bitch. What's gonna end up happening is gonna be like 40, and he's gonna be
Unlike
like
my balding ass, though, he stayed hot.
Yeah, I mean, look at him. Look at that face. That's a face that's a face that'll make women want to draw fat out of him.
That's a face that'll make women wet by just looking at him.
I mean, considering the fact his main outfit literally has his chest exposed, I'm not surprised.
It'll be hell finding a way out.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominant will fare any better?
Nope.
Wonder how many copies is sold on the night of release.
Considering it was on PS5, probably not to Square's expectations. Although it probably did sell PS5s for a bit.
Want to hear a funny story when Fallout 4 released?
What happened?
So my brother, in his infinite dumb wisdom, went to the midnight premiere of Fallout 4. When I'm like, fuck it, I don't feel like going to the mall and waiting for 12 hours. I'm just gonna install it digitally. And I was able to play the game like a whole hour before he was. It's like dumb shit.
That's why I pre-order my games digitally now. If I'm gonna pre-order, I'm gonna pre-order digitally. Fuck discs. I'm not waiting 12 hours.
If they're gonna make us go digital, I'm gonna embrace it.
Did you hear that?
Down there.
Also, these guys have the equivalent of what's the word for religious fanatics?
Where are the rest of them?
Zealots.
Yep.
Zealots.
Yep. These are the zealots.
Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant.
I guess cultists would work too.
It's her.
The dominant. Are you certain?
The crystalline orthodoxy is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom,
They teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of...
So are they mercenaries, or are they just like part of an
Only
actual
their
army?
priests are
They're
allowed to
slaves.
perform
They're
the rites
forced to be a part of the army.
Mercenaries, got it.
We end this quickly.
Yeah, so essentially, as you can see, the religious fanatics see guys like him, they use magic and the dominance as, you know, as the guy explained. Which is why these assholes, every single one of them, deserve to die a cruel death. For example, they're willing to kill kids, which is already immediately a bad sign where we should nuke their home to oblivion. Am I wrong or am I right?
You're not wrong.
I mean, there's a reason we abandoned this way of faith, because, you know, we know exactly why. Because people learn to, you know, not be psychotic. Oh no.
Oh, are they speaking a different language?
Yep. Oh, I love Clive, man.
Oh, that's his girlfriend.
That's Jill. Like, she's way older now. Jill, babe, don't attack me. I'm not an enemy. Finally, I got my skills back.
Focus on the target. Understood.
They showed gameplay for that new mecha game, and it looked way better in the trailers than it actually does gameplay-wise. Assuming you weren't able to do half of this shit when the game started.
Nope.
Originally.
Nope. New Game Plus, baby.
When does it show you the skill tree?
Right now, actually. As you can see, I
It's
got...
not that intimidating compared to most Final Fantasies.
Yeah. The skill tree here is mostly just, oh, you want this cool skill to do combos with? Then here you go.
Oh, so it's not like the one from Final Fantasy...
50, yeah.
No, the one from fucking...
13.
Well, no, the one prequel that came out for PS4. PS5.
Origins.
Yeah, it's not like that one where you can only get certain skills in certain classes.
Yeah. To be honest, I can either argue either this game or that game has more depth. I can't really tell which one has more.
I think that one does. I like the fact that you can like essentially evolve in different classes.
Whereas this one has a lot of room for combos because of the fact, you know, it's a DMC like.
Like that one also had a lot of MMO inspiration considering how the class system works.
Well, it's come from from devs that have been doing RPGs for a while now, so they know how to make it work.
Damn, she has disrespected you as you killed her friend.
Doesn't matter.
I'm just seeing you do these combos and it's hurting my brain, so I'm trying to mentally map them in the controller in my head. Does it require like quarter circles and shit, or is it just like...
No, it's literally just hold the button down and press the face button that corresponds with it. Which is why I was hoping for like actual inputs like that, because it just seems like it would work better. I'm hoping there's a mod for PC that allows you to do proper DMC inputs, but I doubt that's going to be the case. Shit like that's pretty hard to do.
Because DMC was originally arcade cut, or made by arcade devs. Or the second one was.
The second one was, yeah.
God, fucking animations.
See, even the game gives you a double trigger.
At last.
I'm assuming you kill her.
No.
Experience.
Flawless Frozen 2 used in crafting.
Can we like not make games of crafting these days? I don't like crafting in video games unless
No.
it's like a farming sim.
No, it's like how typical RPG crafting, where it's like, oh, you want to make a new weapon? Okay, have these materials. It's like that. It's nothing too advanced.
I gotcha.
Is she dead?
It's not a survival sim.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, he didn't know it was her.
He didn't. He hasn't seen her for 13 years, man.
No, that's...
Yes, 13.
Not here.
I'll bloody do it then.
Oh!
Oh shit! Fucking
Nice!
tomahawk to the fucking jugular.
He
My
was
God.
fucking sniped, bro.
If you're gonna kill our guys, that's our job.
We've got company, Wyvern. What the hell are you doing?
Lord Ohida Vedra!
Retrieve the abomination.
Look at these bargain bin Skyrim dudes, man. They're wearing like the fucking Dovahkiin outfit and not even pulling it off right.
Yeah, really.
Sorry, Jill.
God, imagine voicing this game, imagine voicing this game and just reading these lines and the way the story's just built up. It's just so depressing this early on. Like, it just feels like there's no hope. Perfect for a dark fantasy game, but Jesus Christ. Is it depressing for the first, half?
I just saw a medieval faux pas. See how he drew the sword from his back?
Oh, yeah. Well, blame that on RPG concepts.
It's possible, but really only practical with a one-handed or a two-handed sword.
Which his sword is one-handed, so...
I mean, Shadowversity figured it out, but it's still really impractical.
I won't.
The problem isn't drawing it. The problem is figuring out how to put it back. You can't really see the scabbard on your back.
Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
And you think I don't?
Who's voice acting the main character here?
Ben Starr. I've been telling you this over and over.
So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours.
I don't know about that, man. You're getting hit with the best spells in the game.
I'm not dying here today.
Holy shit.
And neither is she. Let's find out.
I'm assuming it's supposed to be like a sword fight, but you're hitting with like the best spells.
Yes, it's supposed to be like just a regular duel, but I'm out here just spamming the best attacks in the game. Plus DLC spells. The two attacks like the water and this one are DLC spells. You get these in the DLC.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who trained you? Who gave you a name when you had none?
I like the That's always funny to me.
I've always had it.
For nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand.
Yes, you will. Shut up. I parry.
Oh, you're actually gonna kill him. Can you block attacks?
No, they're only dodge. You can parry, but no block. Which is weird.
Like I said, it's kind of hard to have an anime style sword fight without like king.
We can parry, it's just really hard to do because you gotta time your strikes perfectly.
That's what this combat system reminds you of. It reminds you of like late anime Bleach.
Fair enough. Luckily, these curse bearers don't use Wi-Fi, so essentially, he's good.
Yeah. So, main character might want to learn to double tap.
Oh, don't worry, he's gonna handle it just fine. Watch this. You're gonna love this. And God shall strike thee with vengeance upon thee. What was the quote from Pulp Fiction again?
Oh, I was just gonna quote fucking Frieza, but whatever.
It was a quote from Pulp Fiction I was trying to think of. Furious anger from thy lord.
And may God strike me down where I stand. Nice try, jackass. Fucking love that quote from Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yes.
You knew what I was referencing?
Oh, dude, I know, but it sounded so fucking funny.
It was perfect. That was also a lightning bolt. Ha! Nice try, jackass. You know the Dragon Ball, the DBZA voice actor and the actual original Frieza voice are best friends.
Nice. Oh, shit. Oh, look at this. Hey,
he was
best.
also friends with Chris Ayres, but you know what happened to him.
Hey, Sid. Usually you're blonde, but here you're hot.
This way.
He's also
here you're hot.
He's also voiced by the dude who did he was from AC4, the actor.
Come on, then.
He's an actor from AC4. Sid's
So were they the people that just zap these bitches?
Yeah, he's the one that zapped them.
Fuck.
And there's your M rating.
Yes, more than
Fuck
5
3 times.
More than 5 F-bombs in a row. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure a teen game isn't even allowed to say fuck in general. So.
You can only say it once, like the PG-13 rating. They'll really say it once. I remember Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance got away with saying hell.
My proud.
Of course, the mom is the leader of these idiots.
No, that's someone
You
else.
had taken care when chasing the hare.
Benedicta's someone
I
else.
expected more from the mighty Titan.
Annabelle's a different person entirely.
Gotcha.
We put the Ice Queen on her back. No doubt.
Oh, great.
But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
Why is the world with this Final Fantasy in particular so desolate?
Well, considering there's a blight attacking the town or the kingdom, and resources are heavily scarce, along with slavery running rampant. Yeah, it's you can understand why.
We have work to do.
Not only that, you have literally the people with the power of gods destroying everything, so it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So it's understandable why everything, I don't know, just sucks.
Good old dark fantasy. Yeah, I'm not used to seeing dark fantasy Final Fantasy.
It's very rare, isn't it?
They usually go for like a sci-fi medieval vibe.
Yeah, well, that was only with 7. After that, after 15, they want to go back to their roots. Which is why I'm expecting 17 to go back to sci-fi, but still keep the combat from this one and improve it.
Well, right now they're probably developing part 3 of the remake trilogy for Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, which...
A fine
yeah.
hound who saved your life. That's who.
Torgal.
Aye?
His name is Torgal.
You two acquainted? Well then.
He sound familiar?
Won't mind taking him off my hands.
I don't know who that is.
He's a certain character from AC4 and was essentially always on... He's essentially the one that was killed by Edward.
Rosfield.
Blackbeard?
No. He was someone that called Blackbeard a coward.
Well, fleet is
I don't remember.
versus a wildfire. That there
It's been a while since I played that game.
I'd heard rumors that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed. Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for.
Vane, that's his name. Charles Vane.
Oh.
None the worse for wear.
AKA the guy that robbed
Still
Edward
might
of
be
his
best to get
food.
a second opinion.
Oh, that guy.
Back her up.
Yeah. Hey! Leave the big guy alone.
I mean it.
God, I love Sid in this game. Usually they make Sid a mechanic. Here he's like a suave, like, dad, and I love him for it.
It's alright.
Like how the big guy just sounds like, I want to be here, man.
You want to help her, don't you?
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
Main character got out of slavery really quickly.
Explain everything once we're back at the hideaway. Come on.
Not quickly. It took him 13 years, so...
Only 13 years.
Only 13 years.
Only 13 years. He stayed determined. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine so far. He wasn't loyal, so it made sense. God, dude, we've been going for 2.5 hours, and that's just the intro alone, dude.
I say we kill it at 1:30 because I'm starting to fall asleep.
No, I plan on after this we're gonna save, and then we can go and we can end it.
After this next cutscene, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, Central Storm. Oh, yeah, this is the Blight. What you're seeing right now is the Blight. Essentially, it's an area full. It's essentially an area where you can't use magic. As in, you try to, it's just like not gonna work for you. Like anything.
Immediate silence.
Yeah, anything the Blight touches, you can't use magic or grow food there.
Damn.
Not much
And Sid is the only one that knows the reason. He'll explain it later.
Surprised they're all not wearing like masks or something.
Bandanas. Well, it's not dangerous if you breathe it. It's just gonna only affect them magic.
Yeah, but I mean, there's dust constantly flying in their face.
They're probably used to it by now. Yeah, the Blight basically just nullifies any and all magic.
Home sweet home.
Cave, sweet cave. I have my own bedroom.
He actually does.
Damn it, really?
He actually he actually does. Because
Fucker.
But yeah, as you can see, Sid is an absolute daddy. That's what he is. I mean, look at him.
Oh, welcome back, JK.
But as you can see, Sid is an absolute Chad from his voice and to his looks. You can see why there are so many fan arts of him. I'm not gay. Sid here, however.
I'm not gay. It's Sid here.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Listen, Sid has a monster dong that I just want to shove up. I mean, I'm not gay.
But how do you survive without magic?
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nerve. You must be starving. We grow them here, believe it or not.
We use our own shit to fertilize them.
You're back.
Ah, Talia.
And this is the Dominant.
Out cold since we found her. I was hoping you might give her a look over.
All right. Goots.
Well, let's see. From what I could tell, from what I can see from here, she has multiple stab wounds, slashes, bruises, possibly 3 types of concussions, 5
I might have
broken
set her
ribs,
fire a few times.
Burn marks everywhere.
Probably
Possibly
liquid in her lungs. Are you trying to drown her?
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, I could patch her up. She'll be fine.
Avada Kedavra! Oh, whoops, wrong spell. Kills her.
Okay. Yeah.
No, Voldemort's real and he's back!
I'd be surprised if he wasn't. The smell of war is thick about him.
Yes, it is. Oh wait, wrong way. This is the bar, not the fucking room. Hold on.
I mean, any base with a bar is a base of mine.
I mean, look at this bar. It looks, not gonna lie, this looks like a comfy bar.
They probably have to use Chocobo Guano to grow food. Nah, man, they use their own shit like real men.
Well, there's a reason corpses are good for you, are good for fertilizer.
Listen, they take the remains of their dead that they already burnt to ash and use it as fertilizer.
It makes sense.
Oh my god, we just keep getting darker.
Avada Kedavra is just casting summon gun.
Just casting summon gun.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her.
Hey, why is the patient screaming out in pain? I accidentally casted Crucio.
You know what's fucked up? That's gonna happen immediately after.
Try and solve the mystery of poor Clyde.
Wait, I was making a Harry Potter joke. What?
A bearer of the
there's gonna be-
Brequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines, with orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the Dominant's throat.
Who the hell is voicing this man? That voice is incredible.
No, it was her.
The guy that voiced Charles Vane in AC4.
Oh.
And so to save her
He's also
neck,
from Game of
you
Thrones.
slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills.
They actually got Game of
You
Thrones
are
people for
forgetting
this.
how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting
I love when Deb was like, "We're making a game based off Game of Thrones." Everyone, here's my HBO Max account. Go nuts.
That's guaranteed. That's probably what happened.
Fallen a long way, Lord.
Probably,
Horsfield.
or they probably just had a company one, considering. Oh, you know what? They probably just had a company one and just wrote it off as a tax expense.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
that makes sense. They probably just had a projector, sat them down, all down, had them watch.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out who voiced Sid.
I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing.
Yeah, I'm glad
My
you
life
missed
is
me.
her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help. Dominance like her, branded like you.
Ralph
course, the realm doesn't
Ineson.
approve.
Let's see, where's he
Which is why we
from?
live in a cave.
Why we live?
And it's also why we need help.
Wait, what? What one of our viewers were you say was like actually really missing me?
Yeah, he actually was.
What say you, Clive?
JK or who was it?
Jet.
Will you join us?
Oh, Jet. Have we seen Jet in a while?
Oh, yeah, we have. Of course I recognize his accent. This motherfucker was born in the UK in Yorkshire. No wonder I recognize his accent.
This motherfucker has a voice that can literally move mountains. He just talks in a mountain. It's like, I'm gonna move over now.
Oh, let's see. He was a Death Eater in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Oh, he was in the Harry Potter movies. Oh shit, no wonder he's so good.
Was he Sirius Black? He might have been the actor for Sirius Black, so he had a really deep voice.
He's known in the First Night from Hell. His film credits include First Night from Hell, Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll, and a brief role in The Damn United. He plays Amicus Caro, a Death Eater in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows.
He was one of Voldemort's minions, really.
He was Amicus Caro.
Don't know who that is, but okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find other roles for him. Let's see. Ralph Ineson roles. Okay, I'm gonna start listing them out.
Mountain would quiver at least. Dude, that mountain would be like, oh my god, this man's voice is too powerful. Let me just you see legs coming out of the mountain that just moves the fuck over.
Dude, his voice is in the same vein as Steve Blum. Him talking is just gonna make women just gush.
Dude, try as I might, I can't do an imitation of Steve Blum. I constantly try and do the Zabza speech over and over again. Can't do it.
He was William in The Witch, Dagmar Cleftjaw in Game of Thrones. Of course he was in Game of Thrones.
Who wasn't in Game of Thrones? HBO's like, we just need people. We'll hire anyone.
Sid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill. But until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
Phoenix's evil twin. Oh, bugger me.
What's funny is that they expect this to be like a big old twist, but I think anyone could easily figure it out that it was Clive.
Joshua, 13 years
Right.
I've waited for this chance.
Yeah.
I've slept in
Like,
filth.
it's like first off, where was Clive during the whole thing? What happened to him? Why didn't it show his face when he was like his brother was dying?
The Empire will not
And why was he having that headache? It was pretty obvious it was him.
will be my best
Clive was jacking off into his chamber pot at the time.
Which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not
interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the imperial village of Lostwing. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
What say we go and ask him?
By the way, sir, you shouldn't smoke. Those will actually kill you.
Among Us.
I love how the medieval period they have actual...
Amogus.
Actual modern cigarettes weren't a thing till like the 1700s, right?
I don't know.
Everything you need down in the main
Well, either way, they found a way to smoke something, so they're gonna use it.
I mean, oh wait, no, I'm wrong. They actually smoked weed in the Roman times, so I don't know. Let me look this up. Now I'm curious. When were cigarettes?
Also, look how buff Clive is. Compare his kid self to his grown-up self, and he is buff as fuck. He is built, man. Look at him. He's built. And he's 20.
Wow, cigarettes. What?
And he's 28, mind you. He's your age, and he did better in life.
The first recorded smoking of tobacco was by Spanish explorers in the 16th century, who introduced the plant to Europe. Cigarettes, as we know them today, were not popularized until I can't say the word popularized tonight. What the fuck? Popularized until the 19th century. Popularized. Jesus Christ, brain. When the first machine for rolling cigarettes was invented in France in 1843. Wow, so we didn't have modern cigarettes until the 1800s.
One of Sid's trusted Goots, one of Sid's trusted allies, a gentle giant who has a warm word for everyone.
Mission. How does one go about that here?
Well, there's old Nan's place.
Popularized.
On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
Why does... Bro, the character designers for Final Fantasy XVI must have went on haywire. They probably got all the women in the office and were like, question, does this look hot to you?
Blackthorn won't take no notice
Like, would you fuck this man?
Might not anyway.
And the office just agreed, aye. And then, like, every single time they wrote a dude, it's like, would you fuck this man? Aye. Would you fuck this man? Aye.
They went to the janitor who just hasn't had any in years. And he's like, would you fuck this man? And his dick just shoots right up.
Yes.
It's the stupidest thing I've said all night.
No. Yes. Also, fun fact, Jill, in terms of like the female characters, obviously they also look hot too. But apparently, people must have loved Jill because in the popularity column, who was the best female cast member in the series, she overtook Tifa.
Really?
Yeah, she overtook Tifa.
Why do you one of my favorite fucked
Hold
up
on, be right
jokes?
back. Be right back.
Hey chat, wanna hear one of my favorite fucked up jokes? I'll wait till Shinigami gets back.
But yeah, she overtook Tifa, which is a goddamn shock to me because it's like, how? How did you overthrow Tifa?
How indeed. Wanna hear one of my favorite fucked up jokes?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Are you Blackthorn?
Alright, a cop pulls a guy over in a small town, and the guy's like, yeah, the cop pulls a guy over in a small town, and the cop's like, or no, the pedestrian's like, hello, cop. This is a small town, everyone knows each other. He's like, hello, Jim, how's the wife? And then the cop, Jim, is like, you know, she's been dead for years now, Harold. And then Harold's like, that's what you get for pulling me over. Basically, the gag is everyone knows each other.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sid to Lost Wing, and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Krieger to our holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Is that
God,
so?
every single one of their voices are so gravelly. I love it. Speaking of drunk,
I'm not lifting a finger for you. Here's some booze.
It's like, oh,
you instantly have my attention.
That's exactly what happens.
It's like that pilot joke from the Has-Been Hotel pilot where it's like, you think you can win me over with cheap booze? Well, you can!
Damn you.
Dumb.
He's like, alright, what do you want?
No need to be hasty. Let's have a look at you.
And that was like fucking palace wine. That's the good shit.
I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly. I'll do what I can. As a favor.
So essentially, Clive's been fighting with a rusty-ass sword for years now.
Yeah.
Which is shocking. No, I will not equip it because the art sucks.
And the belt, Caesar Square. You want anything else, you bring your own materials.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
Just brings in several. Just thinks it's Monster Hunter and brings in several fucking goblin pelts. It's like, what can you make me out of these?
I see I'm busy here. a Sanktfordian, do you?
Ultimate weapon. Oh boy, that's gonna be a grind and a half. Oh boy.
Grind, you best do off screen, boy.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of that kind of shit, gotta do a thing for the Nuzlocke off screen.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea to save here. So. Damn, almost 3 hours. That's a record.
That is a record. I mean, we went longer, the two of us.
Yeah.
I think our longest was a visual novel, wasn't it? We were playing Fates.
4 hours, I think. Our longest on your end, though, was, I think, Goodbye Volcano High. That was the longest we've done. Like Goodbye.
Was what now?
Goodbye Volcano High was the longest we've done.
Oh, that was. Yeah, I just wanted to finish it.
Yeah. Did we do it on stream or did we not do it on stream?
We did it on stream.
Okay, cool. But yeah, anyways, me and him are getting tired. I gotta do something in a bit, even though it's midnight on my end. For those that enjoyed the stream, I thank you all for coming along and watching me gush about this game for like 3 hours. I would really appreciate you guys subscribe. Go subscribe to this man. He needs it. 150 of you, please go sub to this man.
And we'll play some SMT4.
On his end, I'm gonna get to laugh as I watch him lose his mind.
I know you will.
Yeah. Yeah, because here's the thing. I'm hoping to do more FF16 because it's a game I genuinely love to play. Maybe Saturday because, I don't know, man. Something about this game is just so fun to me.
I know. Throw a held item on this bitch.
Not only that, the game is hella long, so we're going to have a long time to finish it. So it's going to be a long one. Compared to, it's going to be a long one. Because 100%ing it takes a long time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream.
I know, well.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I would appreciate you subscribed. And like the stream if you guys, in case you liked it. And for those that are new and watching this after it's streamed, and that's the case you watched all the way through, which you guys are chads for that. Please subscribe if you like the stream if you enjoyed it, and leave any comments for and nice things to say about me or anything or any shit talk. So yeah.
Or nice things to say about me. JPL is totally not gay. Oh, that's nice of you to say. Too bad I'm a flaming homo. Nah, I'm not gay.
Says he's not gay. Simps for the man on screen right now.
Excuse me, sir. He has a face tattoo. This man's obviously been to prison.
Ah, shit.
What'd you do?
Capture card. Oh boy.
Good thing we're ending it anyway.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And
I'm gonna need a secondary save editor for this.
Hold on. Let me deactivate, activate. There we go. And, you know, we're gonna stream here. Good night, guys and gals. Love y'all.
Visors.